Welcome back, everyone. We're starting this stream off again, and we're gonna be talking about some of the current market buys that are good to be making some gains short term. But I'm also gonna be sharing with you guys some of the bad stuff that can happen, because we got to be able to look at both sides of the situation we're in right now. And why don't we start off with that right now? So let's get into this. Okay, so we see Bitcoin's around 47, right? And we're going to go look at the Bitcoin chart right now. There is some support around this 47,800 level, and we got to hope that support holds. If not, we might be seeing a downward spiral with Bitcoin probably to this 47,200 level, and then all the way down to probably 44 or 42. But let me share some interesting facts about Bitcoin with you guys right now. Don't get too worried about this. Just use this to the best of your opinions. So we saw Grayscale hasn't bought Bitcoin in 4 months now, and premiums haven't plunged to record lows. Grayscale doesn't want to buy Bitcoin, guys. Grayscale, Michael Saylor, they really haven't bought too much Bitcoin in the 4 months. Yes, they have bought some, but not as much as they were. And this is going to be something that you guys need to look out for in the future. When Grayscale is buying a lot of Bitcoin, this kind of creates a lot of hype and a lot of Bitcoin push in the market. We haven't seen that in quite some time. But MicroStrategies announced its quarterly reports, and they might sell their Bitcoin. Okay, this is true facts. Okay, MicroStrategies might sell their Bitcoin in their quarterly report. We'll have to wait for that to come out. If that does happen, we're going to see a decline in Bitcoin. Square announced yesterday that they aren't buying any more Bitcoin after $20 million loss. If you guys are going to be buying something and it's at a loss, if you were so confident, wouldn't you buy some more? Square is still a little bit concerned. A lot of people really do not know where Bitcoin is going at this point, especially these institutions, or at least Square for the first part. So Tether mandatory audits are in a few days. With the Tether mandatory audits, I do see them getting around this whole Tether is a scam thing. I think they're going to be able to fake it very, very well. And we're going to have to see about that. But institutional demand has vanished. It is down over 80% from February. Not too many institutions are buying Bitcoin. It's been down 80%. We've just seen these altcoins hype up. And Tesla sold a chunk of their Bitcoin holdings and is expected to sell more in the coming months. We could see about that. I'm not completely sure that's what's going to happen. This is just something that you guys have to take into consideration. If this does happen, you guys will see Bitcoin dip from these situations. So Tesla, no longer Bitcoin payments, right? We saw that. And Microsoft is permanently shutting down its Azure crypto blockchain service. We covered that also, but just some things for you guys to take into consideration. Micro did buy more Bitcoin. Wait, where does it say? They bought more Bitcoin, but I really do think they're going to be selling some in their quarterly reports. They have to report that every quarter. So we'll see what they did with their Bitcoin when that happens. But we will look at the market, study it. I'm just letting you guys know. We probably are going to see some dips over the weekend. That's just how it is when we have very low volume. It's very easy to see some downward spirals with Bitcoin. But I do see some hard support levels. I don't see Bitcoin really breaking this 46 to 47 level, but only time will tell. And you guys have to understand that there's going to be a lot of opportunities to be getting some discounts on these alts, especially with Bitcoin dipping. And you also really want to consider how Bitcoin has reacted since it's been at 65K. We haven't had enough pressure to bring Bitcoin over this 50, over this 60K level, because no one wants to buy it. Everyone wants to sell it before then. And if we see this trend continue, I mean, we haven't seen this trend in Bitcoin last this long for quite a while. And I was thinking about it, guys. You have to understand that we haven't seen Bitcoin not be bought up for like this long of time. We've always seen it break all-time highs every single month, or every other month at least. But for the past for some past time, we haven't seen Bitcoin really break out of this downward trend. People don't want to buy Bitcoin as of right now. People don't want to push Bitcoin over 60, 65K. And even though the charts are selling it or showing that people might be buying Bitcoin soon, it really comes down to, do these companies want to buy Bitcoin? Do they want to buy these altcoins, or do they just want to wait for the market to cool down? And I really do think not a lot of these companies, as you guys can tell, want to buy Bitcoin. But maybe at some point in the future they will. But I do see people, retail investors buying Bitcoin 47, 46K, holding the line there. So let's get into let's get into a few of these alts. All right, so we saw ADA. ADA did hit this 35-cent level, guys, just a few minutes ago. Let me put that up there. Yes, guys, look at, we saw, well, it was showing that on CoinMarketCap at least, but 35-cent level for ADA has been reached. We're seeing upwards momentum. ADA can do quite a lot of transactions per second, and they do have some faith for growth over this time period. It just, people are just now buying into them. I am still bullish on ADA, guys. There's a lot of hype around them, so we'll really need to see how long this hype will last for. But the fact that ADA is pumping on a Saturday this much, and they have this high of a market cap, is really showing how much hype is around ADA and how much money is flooding into ADA as of right now. Pretty good thing to see, as we do have some ADA. Definitely selling some off though, of course. Try and get some profits so we can get some more gains once things are looking like they're about time to buy. Even buying right now would not be a bad idea in a lot of these alts, because we do have quite a low on a few of these that are going to be doing some great things in the future, going to be changing their trajectory very, very soon. I do see everything turning around, being bullish next week for sure, but it's too early to tell the weekend trend. Okay, the weekend trends, low volatility, very hard to tell. Low volume. Okay, not volatility, but low volume, and a lot can happen over the weekends, especially if the selling pressure is very high or the buying power is very high. So it's a good thing to take into consideration. But we do see Ethereum holding steady at 3750, and we have tested this 3700 almost. A lot of people are buying up Ethereum. We did see a slight dip because of the Bitcoin dip that we just had earlier. And I do see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, of course. We just are in this downwards channel, just because Bitcoin's in this downwards channel as well. Matic is still looking all right. We did hit around $1.85 here. We were testing that a little bit, but Bitcoin took a little dip, so Matic's taking a little dip short term. But yes, Matic is a gem still. I do see Matic still being a little bit undervalued, but if the market is going to stay down, it's going to cause the price of Matic to stay down, and it's going to be the same. So if we have all right, listen to this. If we have a 50K Bitcoin, and let's say Manic's at $2 when Bitcoin's $100,000, right? When we have a 50K Bitcoin, Matic should be around $1. That's just how price action works with most of these alts, and how the market really moves with Matic. But Matic's more dependent on Ethereum, but Ethereum is dependent on Bitcoin as of right now. So KSM below 560, we broke through this support level, building up a new one right around 555. Just the entire market right now is just at a little standstill, waiting for Bitcoin to really show where it's going to move. Yes, people are selling, of course, when the market is like this. When Bitcoin's trailing down, people are taking their profits, putting them into stable coins or putting them into Ethereum as of right now. And we're going to see that trend continue until we see some bullishness for Bitcoin. We see a breakout in Bitcoin. These alts will all go flying upwards. We are still on the green for a lot of these alts, guys. A lot of these alts are still green today, considering the trajectory of Bitcoin and how scary Bitcoin is right now. It's not scary, guys. It's just something that a lot of people do not understand, and we try and help on this channel understand exactly where everything is going as of right now, comparing and really getting the best buys and opportunities to get some more Bitcoin or get some more altcoins, because we could tell where Bitcoin's going. But let's get into exactly Polkadot. So we saw the Polkadot downward trajectory, but I really do see Polkadot. Let me put this new support in there. We do have a support level for Polkadot around 47, but I do see it breaking out of this in the short term. I really want to see around a $60 Polkadot. Okay, I do think that's going to happen, especially within the next few weeks. We just have to wait and see what Bitcoin is doing first of all, and then we'll be able to really see where Polkadot is headed. But if Bitcoin goes up, guys, Polkadot's going to break out. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time before we see a Polkadot breakout. Harmony is still doing good after this downwards channel. We're still seeing some upwards momentum. We broke out of this, and we're just waiting to see really what's going on in the market. So I'm going to answer some of your guys' questions real quick. I'm just going to be watching the market like I normally would on a day like today, and we could really get into some of the causes and some of the best buys to be picking up on this dip. Go over S Fund. Not the biggest fan of Binance Smart Chain. Binance Smart Chain is very, very easy to get listed on. I've looked at this one before as well. Not the biggest fan of this one. They're not. They don't have anything that stands out at all. Not too much. See, cross-chain bridge is okay, but well, we need to really see exactly what more they can create. I'm not the biggest bull on S Fund, and they have a lot of they don't have too much liquidity probably as well. When should we take profits on ADA? I mean, you should be taking profits on anything that's up like 20-30%. You should definitely be taking some profits. If it's up 100%, definitely take some profits. I would say with ADA, I'll get you an exact little level. 231 to 235 is, as of right now, are the main supports, or the resistance level. If it breaks through this resistance, this is the next resistance. But that wouldn't be a bad time to take some profits with ADA. I will have to see if Bitcoin is really going to cause ADA to break out of this 235 zone. I could see that happening. But as of right now, ADA has absolutely skyrocketed, guys. Absolutely skyrocketed over the past 7 days, guys. Over the past 7 days, we've seen ADA go from around $1.60 to around $2.35. That's around 50%. That's a lot of movement for something as large as ADA. We did pick up some ADA on a dip around 99 cents. I think it was like 96 cents. But as of right now, ADA is definitely on the narrative of this is a great transaction based platform to be using. And I think a lot of these things are struggling right now because especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, but especially Ethereum because the gas fees are so high. And people want a new narrative of the gas fees are going to improve if everything goes through ADA or everything goes through these other ecosystems. And I do see that maybe happening and having a correlating effect on ADA. Definitely is right now. A lot of people think ADA is going to have a lot of room to grow here, and I do see that happening. That would be pretty interesting, guys, if we could see ADA surpass BNB. That'd be quite interesting. Maybe that will happen, and if that does, that will be something very, very interesting. All right, so we have Manic still pumping though, obviously. I'll go through Zero. We haven't looked at Zero Exchange in quite a while on this channel. Probably down a lot, yes. Zero has the ability to definitely be very bullish. I've talked about them so much, guys, in the past, but Zero really, really will be big in the future. It's just time will tell, guys. Time will tell. With a lot of these, a lot of these small caps that have these potential, they have these use cases, they just need more hype. And Zero is one of those. Just going to throw that out there. DEX, SEX, and IDO Launchpad, but their DEX is going to be phenomenal. What do you think about lending platforms like Hypermax and taking LP tokens as collateral? I have some things to say about that. I do not like when I don't like taking LP tokens for collateral. Okay. When you are really going to be thinking about that, okay, how is that going to benefit? How is that going to bring governance? Okay, because you really have to understand that they'll put a time limit on it. I mean, it does help keep a better price action, I guess, for some sort of crypto. But you have to understand that's going to cause a lot of investors not to have the incentive to be invested into what do you say, Hypermax? Yes. Not too many investors. When you're talking about tokens as a collateral for liquidity pools, not the biggest fan, and some people might disagree with me, but I have not seen it have too much of a positive effect, more than a negative effect in some cryptos that I've tried it in the past. But overall, we'll have to see. I mean, I like to go analytically, guys. We like to be analytically on this channel, and when I'm looking at something and I've seen something bad or something negatively affect a crypto in the past, and I see another crypto doing the same thing, I try and relate those two things together. I do have some notes on it though, but I can look into that at some point later. All right, so Stellar still a little bit bearish right now. Actually, the candles are kind of pointing Stellar downwards. We'll probably bounce off the 67 support, in my opinion. We're just forming a lot new support levels because we have Bitcoin trailing behind, pulling down the entire market. But it'll be okay in the end, guys. It'll be okay in the end. We're still going to be making gains, okay? These are the times to make some gains. You guys see how we're testing this support right here that we drew on the April 25th dip. Guys, we're kind of having the same sort of scenario pan out. I do expect, guys, look at, we had a breakout here. Yes, we did, but we had the same sort of stagnicity. We need to see this kind of bounce up a little bit more, in my opinion. Then maybe another retracement and then a breakout. But yes, we'll talk about some good things in the market, guys. Some good things, okay? Some good hopium for you guys. So when we're comparing this to this, all right. So when we're comparing those two, it does look like Bitcoin has found this little support level as of right now. We just don't want to see it drop below there. It is looking a little bit lower, so we could have a breakout. I would say around 47 would be a good breakout level, just because this trend is a little bit lower than what we have here. But I do see some sort of price action coming about with Bitcoin in the short moments, but you can never be too certain on that, especially on the weekends. But hopefully, we gotta hope for the best, prepare for the worst. We do have a lot of opportunities to buy some cryptos at discounts. We've really been talking about ADA and Matic and DOT a lot. But we really have to make sure to take some profits on those and be throwing those into a lot of these that are on dips, guys, that are on dips. And we'll get into those. I'm just still waiting a little bit more to really see where things are headed towards. Once we get that first breakout of a important resistance level, I'm probably going to be putting in some buy orders. So let's go into your opinion on go over this. All right. So what did you say? Your opinion on Mirror Protocol? Well, Mirror Protocol, in my opinion, let me pull up my notes on them. I don't want to say something incorrect. I know they have a wallet. They have some sort of DEX. It's on the Ethereum network, though, right? Yeah. So Mirror Protocol's on the Ethereum network. They have, you guys could trade on the Ethereum network. It's powered by Luna, by the way. I do like Luna, but at the same time, the Ethereum network is getting some bad rap right now, and we're probably going to see that effect on Mirror. Let's go check what price Mirror is at right now. Believe last time I had this down, Mirror's around 400 million market cap. So let's see how much it's gone up since then. 500 million. Yeah. I mean, we are seeing a large retracement with Mirror, guys. Large retracement right now. It's because of this Ethereum. Mirror probably going to have some sort of relation with Ethereum. I wouldn't see that. I would see that somewhat possible, but we still haven't seen push-ups. Interesting. All right, so thoughts on Nano. Okay, we'll go over Nano. We'll do some technical analysis on Nano. We got like 90% on Nano during the last sort of dip. Okay, during the last sort of dip, we got a lot of profits from Nano, but it's struggling right now. It has the good for the environment incentive. It's definitely not performing too well. We saw this dip here. We saw this run up here. Another dip that we were focusing on. Trying to really figure out where Nano is going to go right now is you guys have to understand that it's reached an all-time low really over the past couple days, ever since it had that massive breakout. and that massive breakout was due to its energy, I guess, use. It's good for the environment, and it was along those lines in the narrative, and it's a great company as well. I do like quants, though. We will talk about quants in the stream. I haven't done too much on quants. I think I might have, but we do see this downward descending triangle, and I do see this possibly breaking out. We'll have to see. It just really matters what Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be doing in the next upcoming moments. But as of right now, I would say this wouldn't be a bad one to dollar cost into. Have a sell level probably around $13 to $14. Maybe a buy order in at 10 to 9, just because it does look a little bit bearish on the charts. All right, so let's go on 5 minute for Bitcoin to see really where things are trending. All right, yeah, we just built a little new support level here at 47.787. I mean, crypto could be crashing, guys. Do you not understand that this really could be crashing at some time? You guys haven't been through 2017. You guys haven't been through 2016. Stop losses are of the most important, guys. Wait for Tether to come out with something that's going to cause the market to crash. It will happen. I can guarantee you that. A lot of you guys don't understand how the market has previously reacted to Tether's schemes, and it was not too good. And when people don't trust Tether, they're not going to trust crypto, because Tether is basically backed by most of these coins. Tether is printing out, minting coins, pumping them into Bitcoin. We've seen this happen, and not a lot of people want to talk about it, because once you bring this out to the open, once more people talk about it, a lot of people are going to get scared. A lot of people are going to pull out, and this has really became big, by the way. A lot of people have been noticing this. I've been seeing this trending more in the past month. Maybe that has to do with some of the dips. Probably not. But yes, if you guys read this here, these are just some of the bad news that's out about Bitcoin. And guys, crypto can crash. Just because we have this institutional adoption, quote unquote, doesn't mean it's institutional adoption, guys. Institutions only have 1% of the market cap in crypto. So you guys got to understand that crypto is crypto. We've had trends, we've had bearish trends before. And that's why you guys got to put stop losses in. I know you guys want to hope for the best, but sometimes you got to prepare for the worst as well. Not a lot of people have been doing crypto as often as I have that are probably on YouTube, and you guys are probably shocked that I'm saying that. There could be a crash in Bitcoin or in crypto, but when you do this often and you've been doing this for this many years, crypto doesn't necessarily change. Yes, the market cap and a little bit of the fundamentals have changed, but when someone doesn't trust the biggest stablecoin, when some news is going to come out, and it will, because Tether's only backed by 3% of its dollar. So let's say you have $1 in Tether. If everyone really wanted to pull out, they would only be able to really give you 3 cents. So just think about that, okay? Just think about that. A lot of it's tied into Bitcoin. They'll mint, and then they'll throw it into Bitcoin, keep the price up, keep the market pumping. It's been seen time and time again. So yeah, it's corrupt, guys. Yeah, it's corrupt. I'm sorry for scaring some of you guys. Ethereum stop loss, where you at? I put a stop loss on at 4K. I told you guys to take some profits around 41.50 and then 42.50. Stop loss at 4K. We'll go check around ETH, but it did break that. I did put in another buy at ETH. I had some extra profits, and I threw them into ETH. I think I was around 3,900, down a little bit on that. Not too big of a deal, but definitely. We'll see. We'll probably see a retracement upwards with Ethereum. We just gotta wait. I mean, yeah, like I said, guys, crypto is a lot more advanced than some people realize. Doesn't get too advanced on YouTube, or at least in most channels that you guys are probably integrating to mine from. But there are a lot of things that, if you guys really study hard, if you guys really understand crypto, you guys work hard, you will see the things that a lot of people don't see, like market dips, for example, stop losses, strategy. How to tell if something's undervalued, how to track social activity. There's a lot of things that you guys can do. You guys don't even need me. Once you guys learn these things, you won't really need to watch a channel. That's really my goal, to really help you guys learn how to do this on your own, and really see both sides of the story. Right? We're not an emotional channel. We don't care if Bitcoin really does crash, because then we'll learn something from it. Then we'll somewhat benefit from it more than other people will. I can guarantee you that. And what's a Bitcoin crash? I would say a Bitcoin crash is probably around 42K, maybe around 30s as well. But this is a very, very hard downtrend with Ethereum that we're seeing right now over the past day. So not looking like the best trend for Ethereum. We might see a little breakout, but we do have this hard support level on this trend right here. So we'll need to see. The Bitcoin's just stagnant. Chainlink, I'll go to Chainlink. I use Binance, Keep Cash, and USDT, BUSD. It doesn't really matter. All stable coins are doing a lot of different things as well. I probably shouldn't talk about it on YouTube. I should just probably say it once or twice and then let you guys research into it, to be completely honest, because those who want to call it FUD or fake won't actually look into it or research into it, but they're more than happy to say it's fake. If you guys really want to figure it out, you guys can research into it. I've kind of told you guys a lot about it as well. There's some YouTube videos I'm pretty sure out there, but we'll need to look. Okay, I'll look into Chainlink. Haven't looked into Chainlink in a while, at least on this channel. Let's look into Chainlink. So we see some downwards momentum with Chainlink, like we are with everything, building a new supports with Chainlink. We sold the majority of our Chainlink around $52. Which wasn't a bad selling point with our Chainlink. And now we're seeing some downwards momentum with Chainlink. We're seeing some downwards momentum. Kind of broke out of this channel right here. Must have had a little Bitcoin push there. And now we're seeing this downwards momentum. Just holding on for dear life at this 42 level. Probably going to see this 38 level come into play. If we do have a bit of a 46, 47K Bitcoin, that's just my guess. Low 47s, okay, maybe low 46s too. Yeah, but for the most part, this chart's looking pretty bearish, but so is everything else. I mean, these are good opportunities if you guys want a dollar cost into it. I'm gonna wait a little bit to really get into these buy orders. Once it breaks down to around the 38, I wouldn't say that's a bad buying point. 38 to 40 would be a great time to pick up some Chainlink if you guys are going to be holding and trying to trade some profits or hold long term. Both are good buys for Chainlink. Yeah, really make sure to smash that like button, okay? We have 1,200 people in here, and none of you guys are even liking the video, okay? So make sure to smash the like button for these banter bags. And let's go into, let's just go into see really, where is everything headed right now? I know you guys really need to focus on not having emotions in the market, right? People who have emotions, people who really don't want to learn, and they just want to be very stubborn. You will find those people not making gains during dips. You will find those people not very profitable all the time. They're not very consistent, and that's really what it comes down to. Okay, it's all about being able to learn from your mistakes. Don't be stubborn, guys, and try and figure out really what works best for you. If you guys don't have enough time to trade, hold long term, buy on the dips. You guys can still use tools to buy on these dips, and you guys will still get the most profits because you're just buying and holding long term, but buying on the dips. And if you guys are trying to trade and really learn technical analysis, go right ahead. But even if you guys are holding long term, you still should learn some technical analysis. You should still get that advantage. All right, so what do we see with Harmony right now? We see Harmony kind of broke out of this little resistance that we had right now. It might just hang out around 1442. But guys, look at this beautiful uptrend that we had off of this support level, at this 13 support level. What a beautiful sight, right? It ran up around 10% from this right down here. A lot of people are buying Harmony. It's the transaction speed and the transaction network and the transaction cost is absolutely amazing for Harmony. You guys have to understand Harmony is extremely undervalued even where it is right now. They just don't put any money into marketing, and very, very bullish on them. Very, very bullish on Harmony, guys. But at the same time, you need good marketing, you need good hype. You guys really need to be looking out for volume as well. Where's the volume at? Okay, let's go put in the volume. I'm really trying to help you guys here, okay? You guys, if you guys are watching this stream, I'm just gonna talk out my thought process, right? I've been really getting into trying to help you guys, and that's the whole goal of this channel. Right? I want to be able to set you guys free like a bird, and you guys be able to be profitable on your own. I don't want you guys to be really using my advice. I want you guys to be judging my advice for yourself, right? And having a different opinion, and being able to really judge technical analysis. That's really it's really something to understand. We'll get into fundamentals, we'll get into research, but when this market dips, throw fundamentals, throw research really out the window. It's all about technical analysis when we have these dips most of the time. And a little bit of research, but We'll talk about it. But guys, look at this volume, okay? Look at these green bars that we've seen for Harmony. It's very, very good to see on a day like today. That shows all the support that we're getting for them. You guys will not see this very often with most cryptos. That leads me to believe that they will be very bullish. We didn't see that just once, but we saw it over here. But with the fact of, let's see where Bitcoin's at, show you guys where that's at. But with the fact of Bitcoin at only 48,000 and we're getting this push up with Harmony, really shows that people are confident, right? People are confident, investors are confident. And when investors are confident, guys, that's a good sign, especially during times like now. So I do expect Harmony probably to keep on breaking out, guys, especially when Bitcoin pumps. We'll probably see Harmony reach around to 15 cents, in my opinion, at least 15 cents, maybe 16. But time will tell, right? Time will tell. All right, so let me go back into here. One is resisting previous highs. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we do have previous highs resisting a little bit. But guys, when Bitcoin was higher when we were hitting that, and Bitcoin's lower right now, and we're still seeing some sort of breakout. People are maybe understanding the fundamentals of one. Maybe it's getting a little bit more hype. But I doubt Harmony is even trending. I'll need to check the social activities on Harmony. But it's very often not even close to the top 10 when it comes to trending cryptos, while ADA is always number one. ADA, if you guys look at the past 4 months, ADA is the #1 trending crypto probably every single month. If not, it probably is, guys. Probably is. So what do we see with ADA right now? Still looking like we're testing this 231 kind of support level. Do see a breakout occurring, maybe. I mean, time will tell. But social or TA shows that we are probably going to have that happen. Just need a little bit of help from Bitcoin, guys. That's all we need. A little help from Bitcoin, a little support from Bitcoin, but not too many people are giving the support with Bitcoin. It does look like we're going to break down here, guys. It does look like we're going to break down. How do I know we're going to have a little bit of a breakdown with Bitcoin right now? When you guys see these high wicks, right? When you guys see these high wicks, you know what this means? This means people are selling, right? They're selling their Bitcoin around 48 to 47.95. When people are selling their Bitcoin up there, that normally creates a pattern of bearishness, right? Because people are selling down there or selling up here, and they're somewhat buying down here. But this shows when you guys have these high candles like this, normally there's a effect in the bearish territory with Bitcoin. Just pointing that out there. You guys could really tell that better on I would say 35-minute chart, but even on a 5-minute chart, it does pan out sometimes. But more than often, it will pan out. Just saying. So, what else? What else do you guys want me to go over? Sold ADA at $2. Not bad. I mean, that's still really good profits. It's really good profits. All right, so you said crypto is crashing to zero because institutions are losing confidence in BTC. I never said. When did I say Bitcoin's crashing to zero? When did I say that? I never said that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. People don't really take in details a lot, but it's okay. So what do we do, guys? You have to understand the institutional demand has vanished. Okay, we don't have institutions buying up Bitcoin. They don't want to buy Bitcoin in the 45 to 65 range. They don't want it. Maybe once we get below 46, 45, we'll see some institutional buying. But I do see a little dip occurring because institutions aren't buying it up. People don't want to really hold Bitcoin during this altcoin season. They want to be buying altcoins. Why would you guys want to hold something that goes up, let's say 6 or 7% in a month, or goes down 6 to 7% in a month? If you guys look at Bitcoin in the past month, right? We look at Bitcoin in the past month. What's happened with Bitcoin? Absolutely nothing. Who would want to hold this? Okay. I know the stock market has been doing bad. That probably does have some sort of adverse effect, but we haven't seen much price action with Bitcoin in the past month, guys. We've actually seen Bitcoin go down. Where was it here? Past month, we've seen Bitcoin go down. We're at 61, so it's went down 14K, okay, in the past month. Imagine that, guys. 14K in the past month. That's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool thing to point out. We haven't had Bitcoin really go down that much. It's around, I believe, 20% in the past month. We've seen Bitcoin go down. Yeah, around 20. What is that? 28%. Yeah, 28% in the past month. We've seen Bitcoin go down. Actually, let's move that up. Here's the 15th. Oh, it's a little bit lower. All right, so we've seen Bitcoin go around 28. Yeah, around 28% down in the past month. When have we seen that really happen? Not too often. Not too often. And a lot of institutions were buying here in January. Guys, they were buying here in January and then here in February. This is when a lot of the institution demand was getting in. Guys, look at the numbers here. We had 45, 46K. So we could see a rally from here, but I do see maybe Bitcoin needs to drop down a few K before institutions want to buy. That's just my guess. Just using past knowledge. I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to zero, so don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Okay, guys, we're breaking down under that support, the largest bottom wick we've seen. Maybe my little pattern right here where people are selling was right. Who knows, guys? Who knows? FTM, please. Okay, we'll go over FTM. All right. We will be successful, guys. We will be successful. All right. Just really make sure to learn something if you guys are down a lot of money. Okay. Because if you've been following my dip strategies, you guys. All right. I'm not gonna say like it. So if you follow the strategy of taking profits, setting stop losses, moving your stop losses upwards, you will not suffer during these dips. You guys will not be sad. You guys will actually have learned something from your past and previous dips. There's always buying opportunities. We've never seen a top 10 currency, by the way, like ADA. We've never seen it perform like this during a dip, guys. This is, if you guys look at a TA analysis, you guys can throw your TA analysis out the window because ADA's hyped up. That's what we're seeing right now. I just want a little reminder on that, okay? If any of you guys are like, why did you have me sell my ADA at $2? I mean, like, we've never seen that. Who could have really predicted that, right? When we have a dip, nothing goes up that much. And you guys are still in profit, and there's still going to be other alts that are going to be pumping once everything starts to settle down and retrace. But you guys will be a lot more successful when you realize how much momentum and how much setting stop losses can really affect you long term. Throw this up for one more time. Last time I'll throw this up maybe another time in the stream, but $100 will be $140,000 in 1 year if you only gain 2% a day, called compound interest or compound gains. Okay, and it's harder than it sounds, but you guys have to understand, if you take profits, you stay consistent, you will be doing a lot better than these other people who are holding long term and giving the risk of their crypto dipping like every single month, right? We have these large dips. Even we have these large dips every single week almost. And if you guys are taking gains, being very careful with your portfolio, you will be consistent. Okay. Try us 100x though. Okay, so let's get into wait. If Tether is fraudulent, why would the largely publicly traded companies like buy billions of money in BTC? This is an extreme portfolio risk. Well, think about this, guys. Tether's been. All right, you guys just look into it, okay? You guys gotta look into it. I'm not saying that these companies are stupid or anything, but hey, listen to me. These companies only have around 2 to 4% of their portfolio, of their cash portfolio, into crypto, okay? Why would they only put 2 to 4% of their cash portfolio into crypto? Maybe they're waiting for a dip. Maybe they're going to buy a dip, or maybe they don't have that much confidence in crypto yet. And only 1% of institutions hold the market cap of crypto. So these are some facts that if you guys take into consideration, it shows that institutions aren't bullish on crypto as much as they should, right? If they were, they'd have like 20, 30% of their portfolio or their cash in the crypto. They don't, right? So what do we see with FTM? Some absolute consolidation levels right here. Downwards momentum. A lot of downwards momentum with FTM. Not looking too bullish in the short term, but we'll need to see. It does follow Ethereum to the T a little bit, but we have been seeing a lot of downwards momentum with FTM because, in my opinion, I do think it has to do somewhat of ICP, but I still do see FTM possibly breaking out from this downwards momentum short term. But right now it's not looking too good. We'll have to see what happens. When you guys see these upward wicks, like I said right here, we see these upward wicks. Normally means there's going to be a breakdown, right? Normally going to be a breakdown when we see these upward wicks coming and coming and coming. Let's go look at BTC. Yeah, guys, look at exactly as predicted. This is just a little thing you guys can pick up on, right? Upward wicks is selling pressure, right? These bears are selling, right? And these bulls are trying to fight these wicks from going down, right? And what do we see? We see sell pressure. Boom, large wick. We called it, guys. We called it. Now we're seeing the buying pressure, right? We have buying pressure. These bulls are winning right here. These bulls, the people who are buying it up, they're winning. And we have a buying level right now, short term, of around 47,500, and then a selling level of around 4,800. That's just the little zone that we're in right now. Until we break out of it, probably not going to see too much price action because we've been in it for quite some time. If you guys want to go back there, we've been in this since the past 3 hours. We've kind of been in this boring methodical ping pong match. So we'll have to see where things are going from here. This was kind of what's the trends going on with exactly Bitcoin. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. All right, this is just short term. I really want to get you guys more educated on technical analysis, explain it to you. Hopefully this makes sense. If you guys want me to explain something deeper, just ask a question. I am trying to look. Do you know how Doge? Okay, listen to me about Doge. Okay, before you click off this video and you're like, oh, you like Doge? Okay, listen to this, guys. All right, so Litecoin. Or no. We're gonna get into this first about Doge. Okay, so you guys have to understand. Stop the hate on Doge. Just think about it without emotions, okay? First of all, Elon Musk, the richest person in the world. Why would he spend any time on something if it wasn't worth his time? Elon Musk, okay, if you were the richest person in the world, he's very smart. He doesn't make bad investments. Why would he invest his time in the Doge? It's not for comedy. It is for comedy. It is for enjoyment somewhat, but he's trying to make something out of Doge, guys. He's been talking with the devs, and you guys have to understand, Doge is a fork from Litecoin. Litecoin's a fork from Bitcoin. Okay, and what if Elon Musk put in the time, put in the money, put in the effort, got the devs together to actually create a currency that was going to be somewhat good? All right, I'm telling you guys, why would someone, the richest man in the world, be working on a project, be even talking about it? It's not for the memes, guys. This guy has a lot of money. He has a lot of time that he cannot waste. He's not going to be wasting his money or his time on Doge if he doesn't have a reason. All right, he's trying to send people to outer space. You really think he's trying to troll us? With Dogecoin, yes, in the short term, but in the long term, no. That's my view on it. You guys could think differently, but he did give us a blessing to buy on the dip. A lot of people hate Dogecoin, but you guys got to be emotionless in crypto. Look at it from a third-person perspective. If you guys really want to be a great investor, that's how you have to be thinking of things. Yeah, look at guys. We saw those large candle wicks. Boom, we're seeing this breakdown. This is the demand level. We'll see if we'll bounce off 47,160. ETC, okay, we'll go over ETC. ETC relies heavily on Ethereum. We did get that ETC breakouts, but you want to know what? ETC did not break out. Currently, right now, we are just seeing a little bit of a bearish market with BTC, or bearish trend. Where's ETC? Move that. All right, so Ethereum Classic, guys. Ethereum Classic does have use case. Wait, okay, guys. A lot of people are like, Ethereum Classic does not have use case, dude. What are you talking about? All right, I was mining. I've been mining Ethereum for quite some time. Okay, and I used to mine Ethereum Classic. Want to know why? I was predicting the future. What I said is, at some point, Ethereum's gonna run out of different types of mining blocks to really go for. Right? We're gonna be out of Ethereum to mine. What are people gonna run to next? They're gonna run to Ethereum Classic. And want to know what's gonna happen, guys? 2 years from now, 3 years from now, Ethereum Classic will be the go-to for mining. If you guys really think that Ethereum is the most profitable mining coin right now, it is. And Ethereum Classic is going to be up next. I can promise you that. This is a long-term hold. I can promise you that we are going to see $1,000 ETC probably within the next year or two, at least. Especially with Ethereum almost being unmineable at this point, guys. So yeah, I do see ETC. We have this uptrend still, guys, from May 13th. Still have some uptrends from the last dip. It is looking a little bit more bullish. And you want to know who owns ETC? You want to know who owns $1 billion worth of ETC? Grayscale. Okay, Grayscale is not a stupid company. They understand the future. Their job is to try and predict the future with large amounts of money. Why would their second largest holding be ETC rather than Ethereum? I don't know, guys. Maybe they're trying to predict the future or something. But yes, I wouldn't mind ETC, guys, if I wasn't, like, I do things with thoughts, okay? I do things with thought on this channel. I will never do thoughtless things except for leverage trade Dogecoin, but that's still thought out, guys. If you guys really put a lot of thought into what you're investing in, I promise you guys will be a lot more successful. If you put a lot of thought into trying to learn and get educated, you will be more successful. And that's really what life comes down to, guys. It's really what life comes down to. So we do see ETC bouncing in this lower channel right here. But we need to be careful with ETC, guys. Should have put some stop losses on them if you guys didn't. 10% stop loss on ETC. It sucks to lose, guys, but you want to know what sucks even more than losing? Holding a bag that's going to weigh down your portfolio when there's other gains to be made. I would put a 10% stop loss underneath this, around this 90 level with ETC. Yeah, around 88, I would say. Might see a bounce off there. But other things are gaining while other things are weighing down your portfolio. It's not the best scenario for some of you guys. I'm really trying to help you guys, okay? I really am. And I could say, oh yeah, we went up 8x on ETC, but you want to know what? We're not going to say that. We're going to talk about the people who are still holding ETC, who didn't take profits. It's okay. It happens. You learned that sometimes things look bullish, right? Things look bullish. We caught it early. We thought it was going to go up higher. Things didn't pan out. We had a few market dips. ETC couldn't handle the Ethereum dip, and now you guys know that if you guys are trying to trade daily, don't not trade without a stop loss. And if you guys are going to be holding long term, ETC is still going to be a long term hold that's going to make a lot of gains. Okay, this is going to make a lot of gains. I'm telling you this, long term, ETC is going to make a lot of gains. If you guys don't have the patience to hold for a year or two, I would not be holding ETC. Maybe you could hold them for the next week or two, see if they bounce off, or just set a stop loss. Okay. I get a lot of questions about ETC. Hopefully that can answer it once and for all, but I'm definitely going to need to talk about it multiple times. All right, ADA absolutely popping off. Let's go over Sol, guys. Sol. Let me go over the Sol graph. Solana. Nah. I'll look at your questions. I don't care, guys. We're going over your questions right now. You're mining 4 Ethereum Classic per week. Good for you. Good for you. Still, it would probably be at the price right now. It would probably not be the worst idea to mine any ETC. I am currently mining some ETC just at one place, but I'm going to be probably going to be switching that over to Ethereum right now, just because Ethereum's low and there's some good pools right now for it. You guys don't care about mining. You guys care about gains. So let's stop talking about my mining. But I really want to talk about DOT. Okay, so what do we see with DOT? You guys are asking DOT, and what we're going to see with DOT is we're testing this trend right here, guys. We have this trend of this kind of upwards momentum. We're still seeing a little bit of upwards momentum on this trend. We could see it break out, incur in the next few moments. I bet you if we go look at Bitcoin's down a little bit, right? Yeah, guys, look at Bitcoin's down a little bit. What's going to happen to these alts? Oh, it's going to break the trend. We're going to have a whole new trend when this happens. Guys, what do we say? What do we say? We saw these wicks. What's going to happen, okay? That's just an example. Sometimes that doesn't pan out every time like that, but that's just a good example for you guys to remember. It's a good strategy for you guys to really incur. And now, when we're looking at this chart, we're going to be looking for this hammer candle, okay? We're going to be looking for this hammer candle. And what's the hammer candle? It's the candle that shows the shift in momentum. I bet you will have one sooner or later. Let me go on the 1 minute. 3 minute. Go 3 minute. Yeah. It's a large wick downwards, and it is, I'll point it out when we see it. Let me try and find one in the past. I really want you guys to be better at technical analysis. It's not hard. Okay, here's a hammer candle right here. So here's a hammer candle. Look at right here. Let me get the little thing out. Hopefully you guys are learning. I'm streaming on a Saturday for you guys. You guys see that green candle right there? That's a hammer candle. Bounces up off of that. It's the last candle that you see right there. We normally have it a lot. That could be an engulfing candle as well. Free technical analysis book, 180 pages. If you guys are motivated to make money and you guys want to better yourself in life by getting into crypto more, welcome to the right channel, okay? Because this is where it's going to happen. And I'm a little bit cranky right now. I don't know if you guys can't tell. A little bit of a headache going on right now. Was out late last night, and had a little bit of a dip. Getting some questions that I normally would answer a little bit nicer, but I'm sorry about the sassiness that we see right here, guys. I'm sorry about it. So wow, guys, wow! Look at this movement. Holy moly, guys! I'm getting some Chipotle soon, so my inner white girl is going to be absolutely fantastically happy. So I'll be in a way better mood. But I don't have my Chipotle yet, guys. So can't get too hyped up right now. All right, so we saw that dip. All right, we saw that dip. That was a very, very large candle, guys. We haven't seen that large candle downwards in quite a while. Quite a while. All right, so let me get into some more of your comments here. Thanks for streaming with us Saturday. Only person who does this much. I know I'm the only person who streams this much, and want to know why, guys? Because the more you work, sadly, yes, it might suck, but you guys, I'm used to working. Okay, I'm an absolute workaholic. I work at least 100 hours. 100 hours is just a normal work week for me. So I really want to let you guys know that that's just how my life is. But the more you work, the more it's going to benefit you. If you guys care about really being successful, changing the world, that type of stuff, the more you work, the better it will be. And that's just the fact. I've been doing this for 5 years, 100-hour work weeks. by the way, so this isn't something that I just started. It's a very hard habit to create, but if you guys are determined and if you guys have the right mindset, you guys could literally do anything. I could promise you that. If you guys have the motivation and the know-how and the determination, I'm telling you, every single person who's watching, you guys can literally do everything. But let me eat my Chipotle, guys. The Chipotle almost here. I'm so hungry. So hungry, guys. Oh, my head. All right, so what are we looking at right now? Okay, so bouncing off any support level from here. Okay, so what do we see with the support level? All right, so we have a support level around 46, and we also have one at 42. And I do see this. This is the one that I just marked right here, which is 49. But we also have one from 42 all the way back from, I believe, February. Let's go back there. Chipotle is almost here, guys. Where was it? This is 30. Here it is. It's right here. It's around this 42 level. I'm gonna mark that up real quick. All right, mark that up real quick, guys. So you guys really gotta understand that right now we're in this sort of realm of this mid-weekend madness where we just see a lot of low volatility on the weekends. We're not really sure where the market's trending, but in my case, I've been a little bit bullish or bearish this weekend, just with a little bit of what's going to be coming out in the future. But it can change. Gotta hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Here, I'm gonna turn off my camera. I'm gonna be eating a little bit, but you guys can still look at this charts. I'll still talk a little bit, but don't want you guys to be burdened out. All right, so what do we see here? Let's watch this chart for a little bit. Let me answer some of your guys' questions. What do you guys want me to go over? ETC is so stable. Yeah, it is. You see, you got kicked from the Discord. Sorry about that. I don't do any of the kicking, so I will make a mod in the Telegram to try and help you guys out who've gotten kicked. Maybe plead your case or something like that. I'm sorry about that. Most people who get kicked from the Discord are doing something wrong, so I don't have an opinion on it, so I can't say something on that. Thoughts on Trias? Let's go over Trias. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. All right, so let me type in Trias right now. Well, the thing with Trias, guys, small caps get destroyed in these dips. The fact that Trias is still only at $18, it's doing a lot better than these other small caps. What do we see with Trias though, guys? Look at, we broke through this support level. Boom, a big candlestick down to get through the supports, and then it tried to reach it again, and then another candlestick down. Try to reach it again, another candlestick down. It just can't hold. Okay, guys, when something can't hold a resistance level or break a resistance level, especially these small caps, you just see these large movements downwards. It's down 21% today, still at $18. Still a very good trade on Trias. If you guys bought them early, if you guys are holding them long term, still a very good thing to be holding long term. Not gonna lie, guys. Look at this beautiful little trend upwards. We're gonna get to this buying zone. We're gonna see if we could get some more buying power. I'm gonna move that buying a little bit more. All right, so. All right, let's go over Ethereum. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, Ethereum is going to be following Bitcoin very closely. Wow, guys, Cardano is still at $2.23 with Bitcoin all the way down here. Wow, guys, that's pretty. Haven't seen anything like this happen with the top 5 cryptos ever, guys, ever. Maybe with Ethereum, but This is different. It's Cardano. It's up. It's up. How much percent today? Up already 11, 10%. Well, if you guys look from the 1-day chart, up a significant amount. But yeah, haven't seen Cardano ever move like this, ever, guys, ever. Shows that the narrative's really switching here in crypto. When you guys see something run up like this, that's in the top 5. The narrative has switched. What's a narrative? Okay, a narrative is showing exactly where what the story is. Okay, what are people investing in? What do people want to invest in? And what it is right now is low transaction fees. And also that ADA can do 1 million and some odd transactions. And they have a way better network than any of these other cryptos. But yet again, my narrative is a little bit different because I look at both sides. But that's the narrative that's really out there in the public. Guess you could say ADA will be big, right? ADA, there's no doubt in my mind that ADA will be big. I'm just saying that there's some bad stuff. There's another side of the story with ADA. There's a lot of other cryptos, in my opinion, that could be outperforming ADA, but aren't. There's not much you can do about it, all right? All right, there we go. Let me put this on the 1 day. I'll put this on the 5 minute. We could look at the 5 minute back to back. All right, so look at guys, extremely similar, right? When to buy ADA? I would say to buy ADA. I mean, the fact that it's still going up right now leads me to believe. We'll talk about ADA real quick. Well, I've never seen something, like I said, this is something absolutely crazy. When I saw this downtrend right here, I was like, chances are, look at the past with ADA, look at the past with ADA. Probably going to go down to maybe the $2 level, maybe another entry point around $2. As you guys saw, we had this little $2 level here. We finally broke out of the $2, but ADA does not care. The fact of ADA right now is it's all about the hype. It's all about what's trending. What do people really believe in? And people have believed in this narrative about ADA since the beginning of the past 2 months. We have some people saying ADA is going to $20 by the end of the month, or ADA $10 moonshots. Those types of things do happen, but like I said, there's other networks, guys, that are better than ADA. I'm not trying to hate on any ADA. I'm just saying, if you look at it, there's multiple networks that are going to be better than ADA, especially for transactions. And they're going to be coming out in the short term. HTR is just one of them for an example, okay? We will go over more. I might just make a video on fundamentally, companies fundamentally that are better than ADA, but I feel like that's going to piss a lot of people off, so probably not. Maybe do that in a stream with some of you real people that do like fundamentals, but at the end of the day, we're still investing in ADA more than we are these other companies because of the hype right now. And at the end of the day, you know, it's a little sad, but I've said at the end of the day multiple times, so are we really at the end of the day? Probably not. But with ADA, we see some sort of downward wicks. We see this downward pressure here, short term, guys. Look at the buying power that ADA has. All right, so when I'm looking at this on the 5-minute candles, this is what's really standing out to me. When you guys circle these little downward wicks, I don't know if you guys can see them. Look at the buying pressure that we have off of ADA at this level. People are pushing this up, right? People are pushing this up. People are buying right there. And it's absolutely insane to me that when Bitcoin's dipping, people are still buying this. I haven't seen this much hype in a crypto in quite some time. But I still see some upwards action, guys. Still see some upwards action to come. The fact that it's doing this good during a market dip leads me to believe that we're probably going to see some more action with ADA. I just thought we were going to near a top with ADA, but just short term, it's been looking too good. It's not extremely hard to really get into technical analysis. I'm just pointing out the easy things for you guys. Don't worry too much about technical analysis if you guys don't want to be as successful, if you guys are just a little rushed in time, you don't want to hold long term. But if you guys do want to, It's very good to learn technical analysis. I know it might be boring. I know it might be a little boring to stare at these charts, but if you guys learn these charts, you understand how they work, and you spend hours on researching, you read that book, and you really understand it, you know what? At the end of the day, you could really be a lot more successful in life. It's all about the amount of time you put in, right? I'm trying to find Matic. Here it is. You see with Matic, we see some bind pressure right here, right? We saw this channel right here. It just kind of ended the channel of us going. But hey guys, look at. Kind of ended out right there. A little bit, had a little breakout. Now we're having a little consolidation. I do see maybe a little breakout occurring. We do have another support level that I did not add here. Kind of a new one. But we have seen a breakout off this support level one time, right? We saw a breakout there once. This is just in the past like few hours. We saw a breakout there once, twice, and this will probably be the third time. We'll have to see if it breaks out. My guess is yes. Bitcoin dominance is coming up a little bit, but like I said, when Bitcoin pumps up, we're going to see these alts. If that does happen, we're going to see these alts boom, guys. And last time Bitcoin dominance was under 39. I know I was going to say we were going to party and stuff, but you have to understand, last time Bitcoin dominance was under 39. Want to know what we saw? A market crash. You want to know what that had to do with? Tether. And kind of the same situations going on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying it's the same. It's probably going to be different, guys. This could be a hammer candle. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yes, Bitcoin, guys, we're seeing selling pressure down here. It's pretty interesting. When's the last time we actually saw selling pressure down here at Bitcoin? It's been a while. You'd think if people were this confident on Bitcoin, they'd be buying it up, right? Apparently, people are not too confident. But we'll have to see. But the past month or two has showed little confidence in Bitcoin going to 100K. All right, let's go into BNB. You see a lot of people talking about BNB. I love BNB, but at the same time, BNB is going to be heavily affected every time the market does good. You want to know what does good? Binance Coin. They're very undervalued in my opinion, but nothing I can do about it except for look at their technical analysis. Fundamentally, they're undervalued, but is their TA undervalued? That's the real question, right? If you could find out if their TA is undervalued, right? Then you could find out that they're really undervalued. Guys, look at these downward wicks. This shows a breakout is occurring, right? We see those downward wicks. We haven't seen those too often. When you see these downward wicks, right? You see down. You normally see a breakout. Not every single time that's going to happen, right? There's patterns and there's exceptions. You can normally find the levels where people are buying a BNB at. Like look at this breakout that we had here. This was yesterday. So we saw a breakout with BNB when it was around this level. It went a little bit below, so we could see a dip below, but very well could break out of this and maybe reach that 600 level. Let me make it bigger. I know you guys can't see. I'm sorry. You guys are looking at a little ant screen right now. All right, so this is what we see with BNB. This is just my little relation right here. We saw a breakdown to this level on May 14th, May 13th, the 14th, and then we saw it hit all the way down to 554. But we saw little breakouts, right, and a little dip down to here. But then we saw this breakout that went through 540. We could have a breakout between 540 with BNB, and my guess is 550, or either 545. That would be really good 3 times to buy BNB, right? You guys buy them at 559, you guys buy them at 550, and you buy them at 554 because analytically that's probably where they're going to break out when they do. And that's how you guys do trades. You trying to buy 3 times, not buy just once, right? So now we saw those downward wicking candles, right? When we saw those downward wicking candles, what does that mean? It means it's probably going to break out because a lot of people are buying it when it's lower, right? Or yeah, they're buying it when it's lower. So that's a good thing to see most of the time. It's just the upward wick candles are the bearish candles normally, in my opinion. But like I said, there's a lot of things that you guys can pick up on if you read a book, and if you guys put your heads to it and you learn to it, you could be very successful. All right, let's do a podcast or something. You guys got to stop watching Netflix. I don't want anyone who watches me to watch over an hour of TV a day. You could watch news. You guys can watch updates. If you guys have kids, you guys can have the kids watch the TV. But I want you guys to turn on something educational, all right? We're not only going to be the best crypto channel. We're going to be the smartest, not the smartest crypto channel, but the most educated crypto channel. I'm not going to allow you guys to stop the learning, right? All right, I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done, so give me a second. I would say probably around like you do TA an hour a day. But you read, say you read that book, read some more patterns, watch some more videos. You do that for a week, an hour a day, and then the next 2 or 3 weeks you study TA for an hour a day. You practice trading with no money for an hour a day for maybe a few more weeks. You guys are going to have a skill set that's going to help you out through your life for the next 5 years, 10 years in crypto. Because predicting where the market's going to go in crypto and getting these short-term gains, you guys are going to be ahead of 90% of these other crypto traders, 90% of these other crypto investors, might I say. So really, if you guys want to be successful in life, learn. Okay, I don't want you guys trading right when you guys come out of the womb. Okay, you guys are just coming out of the womb. You guys are coming out of your mom, and you guys are just getting into trading now. This is what these Shillboy Crypto wants you to do, BitBoy Crypto. This is what these other YouTubers really want you to do. But what they're trying to get you guys to do is buy their products and use their trades, help them pump up their own bags. Okay, I want to help you guys pump up your own bags. Okay, not their bags. Okay, your bags. And how do you do that? By learning. And yes, I will help you guys make profits along the way. But if you guys want to be successful 5 to 10 years from now, learn, right? Learn. And I always learn, guys. I force myself to read probably 10 hours a day. No, 5 hours a day. I'll probably read, maybe 7, around that. I know my life might sound boring. It kind of is to most of you guys, but you do get some fulfillment out of working hard. At least sometimes you guys got to do something 17 days in a row for it to really be a habit. 17 days in a row, and your life or your brain is like, oh, it's a habit for most people, right? But really try and be try and teach yourself something, right? Guys, look at what we saw with ADA. When that Bitcoin dip happened, boom, boom, boom. We saw that with ADA. So still seeing some correlation with ADA, but it's still bouncing back a little bit better than Bitcoin is. A little bit better. I mean, yeah, it's just doing it to the extent of almost 2x of what Bitcoin's doing is what we're seeing ADA do. So let's see how much percent this was. How much was this drop? Around 4%. And what do we see with Bitcoin here? Around 2%. So we saw around a 2% drop with Bitcoin in that short amount of time. Wait, was this? This is on 3 minute. Is ADA on 3 minute? Yeah, but like I said, this is going to be a little bit more of a dip just because it's kind of been pumped up a little bit. So that was a 4%, and then when we go to 554. Sorry guys, 554 at 1909, 19. All right, so you saw a 4% dip, and then from here, saw around a 2%. So it's 2x, right? And then when this goes up, let's say we went up from this bottom of the dip. We went up from the bottom of this dip around 1%. What did we see ADA do? Probably 2%, right, guys? Probably 2%. Yeah, around 2%, right? Around 2%. That's something that you guys have to take into consideration, how much these alts are different from Bitcoin, but they all revolve around Bitcoin, even Cardano. But we do see the hype factor in Cardano, but right now we're kind of seeing it relate more to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes down, let's say 5%, we're probably going to see Cardano go down another 10%, which isn't too bad. Too bad. That's why you guys should be pairing Cardano with Bitcoin, in my opinion. ETH speculation. Ethereum owns 70% of DeFi. What do we see with DeFi? We see DeFi absolutely dominating crypto. It's going to be here. Okay, we have this huge layer of DeFi, or of finance, right? We have a lot of money in finance, and it's slowly trickling into DeFi, which is decentralized finance. We've seen 100x in the past year. If it slowly trickles, yes, we'll have some dips in crypto, but at the same time, we're going to see DeFi increase. Ethereum owns 70% of all DeFi. How do they do that? It's through their network, their EVM, Ethereum's virtual machine. Through their network, it's going to have an adverse effect on their price. Ethereum's going to be number 1. ICP might be number 2. Bitcoin might be number 3. But Ethereum is definitely going to outperform Bitcoin. I can promise you that in the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe even sooner than that. We'll have to see. It's just a matter of time. If you guys are thinking long term, that's your strategy. That's a strategy. You guys could listen to Michael Saylor all you want about Bitcoin. You could be a Bitcoin maximalist, but at the end of the day, Ethereum's going to outperform it. And I really do see Bitcoin as just a form of knowledge. Yes, Bitcoin is. I'm very knowledgeable with Bitcoin, guys. I have over probably like 500 hours on researching Bitcoin, but at the same time, I have over 500 hours researching Ethereum, probably more than that. And it's really crucial for you guys to understand how they work and how Ethereum is going to be more profitable than Bitcoin in the long term, and flip Bitcoin. Especially with the IEP 1559, Ethereum is going to be a deflationary currency. It's going to be a store of value, just like Bitcoin is. We didn't have that in 2017. So why are people looking at these charts thinking, oh, Ethereum's definitely going to dip and Bitcoin's going to go higher than Ethereum over the next year? It's not going to happen, guys. Ethereum's going to be deflationary. It's going to be a store of value, just like Bitcoin is. All right, done eating. Let me turn this on. All right, there we go. We're back, everyone. We're back, and we're ready to go. Some good Chipotle, guys. Some good food. And now you guys don't have to worry about that. See, we saw the buying pressure down here. Just wait for these big wicks to form, and then we're going to see another dip. We just need to see some good wicks on this one downwards, and it will look like Bitcoin's a little bit more bullish, in my opinion. But probably going to see. I don't know. I mean, this could be the new support 47K for Bitcoin, which means that all these coins are definitely going to be having an adverse effect because Bitcoin's going to be a little bit lower. All right, so let me go into some of your questions. Okay, ICP. What about Litecoin? All right, well we'll go into OMG too. Okay, let me look at the OMG. I got a lot of questions to get through with you guys. I know a lot of you guys are asking your questions over and over and over. I'll try and get through them. I don't mind doing it. I'm just trying to not go over the same questions over and over and over. But we will probably do that eventually. We'll probably go over things multiple times. All right, this OMG graph is gonna be a little bit weird because it's on Kraken. Oh no, it's not. It's perfect. Sweet. So let's first talk about ICP. Okay, ICP is FTM times 10x. They're going to be implemented into Ethereum. Okay, a lot of these Ethereum projects are going to be switching over to ICP. Why is that? Okay, ICP has a fully decentralized service that they're going to be able to offer. They are going to be able to process over, I believe they're going to have 50,000 nodes by the end of this year. And data is everything, okay? When it comes to any technology, data is king. And what ICP offers is the best data in the entire crypto space. And not a lot of people understand that. And you guys might think that, oh no, that's wrong, but it is right. Okay, ICP is going to be large. Probably going to be number 2, at least number 2, guys. So why is ICP going to be number 2? Because they're going to be the sister network for Ethereum. They're going to offer a lot of these Ethereum apps or dApps to switch over. It will happen just eventually. Okay, eventually it will happen. Who knows when? Not a lot of people understand ICP, but when they see these Ethereum projects switching to ICP, they're going to be like, oh wow, like that's something that I'm going to invest on. So I do see that being a crucial point when ICP starts to pump up in price. But right now, ICP is at a discount. A lot of people are saying ICP to $1,400 by the end of the year, $1,600 by the end of the year. A lot of these institutions are saying that. A lot of these people who really do deep dives. I mean, we could see that. Probably going to see over $1,000 ICP at least by the end of the year, at least. But OMG right now, I'll go into what was another question? It was ICP and Litecoin. All right, we'll talk about Litecoin after this, and we'll go into a few different questions. But so OMG right now, we're just seeing a lot of performance against Bitcoin. We're seeing Bitcoin go up 1% or 2%. We're seeing OMG go up 4%. Then we're seeing Bitcoin drop, and then we're seeing this go 2x whatever Bitcoin is doing, maybe even 3x actually. But what we're seeing with OMG is it's at its lowest level, in my opinion. I do see maybe a $8 and $8 or $6, $8 to $6 would be a perfect buy for OMG if it does reach that level, because we've seen it bounce off of that multiple times. And I do see that being a great buy. Even where it is right now, I do see OMG as undervalued, but do other investors understand the fundamentals behind OMG? Absolutely not. But they do understand the technical analysis. And right now, I still don't see this as a bad buy for OMG. But if you were to buy it 3 times, I would put in your orders 1 at $9.55, 2 at 8, and then 3 at around $6, and that would be a profitable trade for OMG, and it would ensure you covering your ass on some of the dips. All right, so what else? Oh, Litecoin. Let's go into Litecoin. Okay, a lot of you guys have been shilled this narrative about Litecoin. Litecoin, right? Like I said, Litecoin. The problem with Litecoin, in my opinion, is yes, it only goes up, I guess you could say. If we guys look at the 1-day chart, and we're going to go to 5 years, what do we see with Litecoin? We see it kind of only going up, I guess you can say. Not really. There's been this narrative that it only goes up, but we'll see. But it goes up since 2020, I guess you could say, or 2018. Just like every single other coin after the crash, it only goes up. But if we do have another crash, guys, we're going to see this drastically go down in price. My issue with Litecoin is there's going to be other technology that's probably going to come out and make Litecoin obsolete. Litecoin is a fork from Bitcoin, and it does have faster block time, but yes, yet again, there's probably going to be some things that come out that are going to be making Litecoin obsolete, and some people don't take that into consideration, that technology is evolving at all times. And Litecoin, yes, it is the new technology, I guess you can say right now, but there's probably going to be something that comes out that's going to be newer. They are going to have some more adoption. I do see a $1,000 LTC by the end of the year, very, very possible. But I don't believe all the hype around it. I don't see a $10,000 Litecoin. I don't see it being the next Bitcoin. I don't even see the next Bitcoin being the next Bitcoin, right? Like I said, I do see Ethereum shifting over towards the more advanced side of crypto. What's the future going to hold? Probably going to hold a lot of Ethereum layer 2s, a lot of Ethereum sister networks, ICP specifically, because that's where the real new technology is at. That's where the new technology is at. That's where the innovations are really at. It's not in Litecoin, guys. I can tell you that. Still, a 3x would not be bad by the end of the year, guys. Most stock investors make around 5% a year. Do the math. That would take them like 50 years to get what you did in 1 year. So still not a bad investment in my eyes. But okay, so let's get into some more questions. What is your opinion on threefold network? It claims to be technically superior to ICP. It's not. The thing, if it claims to be more superior than ICP, I can tell you that that's not possible. Okay, ICP has had some of the best developers, some of the best devs working on it for the past 5 years, and it just recently came out. But they have been working on ICP through the bear market. Okay, they've been through a bear market. They've been A-OK, and I do see ICP. They've been all right. So they're on the advanced side of things. Okay, so here's threefold. Right, here's ICP. Yes, threefold's right underneath them, but at the same time, ICP is going to have a lot head start on where they're going. They have a lot bigger network already. They're going to have more nodes. They're going to have a lot better technology, a lot better network, and still probably could be bullish on threefold just because ICP might have a problem handling every single thing. Because you guys have to understand, crypto's going to grow a lot. All right, yeah, we might have a little dip ski. Yeah, we might have a little 30% crash, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, 2, 3, 4 years from now, we're going to see crypto grow extraordinarily, right? And how is ICP going to be able to handle every single trillion and trillion and trillion of dollars that gets thrown into crypto? It's not, okay? There's going to need to be a lot of advancements in ICP, or there could be a threefold company that swoops in, helps it underneath, right? So that's my claim, though. ICP is superior, though. Will Flare Network launch push the XRP price? Yeah, it will. Not considerably amounts. I do see XRP being extremely undervalued where it's at right now, but it does not have the technical analysis point to get above we predicted last night that it would go above $1.50. Hit $1.50. Wait, not XRP. The stellar. XRP. All right. So we predicted last night it would go above $1.50. Had that breakout. Finally had that breakout for XRP. It does follow in the niche of being one of the best cryptos ever created, and this is going to be implemented into the best payment solution, in my opinion, ever in crypto. XRP is very advanced in their technology and in their fundamentals. It's just their hype needs to be increased a lot more. But there were a lot of good buying opportunities for XRP. If you guys are going to be holding long term, XRP is a very safe bet. And yes, there might be some technologies that push their price down a little bit, but it's never going to stay out of the top 5 to 10. I can guarantee you that. 5 to 10 years from now, maybe 30 years from now, we'll see a different XRP price. But you guys aren't here to look ahead 30 years from now, so let's quit the jabbish on that. But yeah, I do see XRP price being increased. I do believe we'll see a $2 XRP in the next month or so, depending on what the heck Bitcoin's doing. Filecoin, not the biggest fan of Filecoin. Their devs own a lot of their coins. They own over 60% of their coins, so you better be very careful with Filecoin. It's a known fact for anyone that's been in crypto a while that Filecoin is a little bit corrupted on the dev side. Heads or tails, Bitcoin or Max, right? We gotta go with probably gonna go with heads on that one. I know it is kind of funny reading some people's comments, but don't think it's funny, okay, guys? You guys have to understand that some people haven't been in crypto long enough. They haven't put in the hours into crypto, and they have their own narrative in their head. Either someone told them it, or either they watch too much BitBoy, Shillboy, or Crypto Banter, or whoever it might be, that they have this narrative. It's not necessarily their fault, okay? But they really haven't put in the hours, okay? When you guys put in the hours in crypto, and you guys are based around people that actually know what they're talking about, because I hang around, or I talk to devs, guys. I talk to CEOs. I talk to people who are high up in crypto companies. I know how this works, okay? I know how crypto works. I put many hours into it, and it's just very, very pestering to see these comments, but at the same time, it just really shows where crypto's at right now. It's a Ponzi scheme where these newer investors that have no idea what they're investing in, they have no idea what crypto is, and they're just giving the bags to the people who know what to do. They have strategy and they're educated on crypto. And it's not a Ponzi scheme, but it's kind of stands out when you call it a Ponzi scheme. People might pay attention more to it, hopefully. I need BTC prediction. All right, we'll go back to Bitcoin. Yeah, we saw it hit right down here. We saw the little we saw the drop coming up here. Saw the drop, or the price going upwards from here, and now we're seeing a little stagnicity off of the support level at 477. Right now, I would say short term, probably I can't really tell off of this. You can't really tell where this is going off of this, to be completely honest. So I'm not going to make any assumptions, but we do have it in between two of our supports, a support and a resistance. Support is at 476, resistance is at 47769, right? Pretty cool that we're getting these supports exactly as predicted, and they run up right in between them, except for this bar right here. Cake. All right, we'll go into cake. All right. So what do we see with cake right now? We see cake absolutely getting demolished. Cake got put on the back burner for most investors during this dip. We were expecting a little bit of a $50, $55 cake. We were only able to get one take profit on them around, I believe, $50, was it? No, it must have been 40. I think it was 40. It was 40, 45, and 50, which was where we were trying to take profits on cake. I did kind of get that one wrong, but at the same time, cake was supposed to release some more ERC20 tokens. They never ended up doing that, and that's why we didn't see the push really much higher. Whoever releases a great ERC20 all token sort of DEX, they're going to win, guys. They're going to win this DEX game. You're going to see them go up 500% in a week after that announcement comes out, just letting you guys know that. That's a race that is very important. And a lot of these DEXs are working on it, but it's very hard, all right? It's very hard. And we'll have to see with Cake. They need to really get some more information and get some more cryptos listed or whatever they need to do. Not really sure why some of these DEXs pump when they do. It's kind of just a hype guessing game. Not really guessing, but just analyzing hype. We saw 20% increase from Cake from the 13th to the 14th. It's now the 15th. And if we hit this lower level, probably going to see another 20% increase, or we might see this downtrend continue. Guys, look at this downtrend. How much has Cake went down? This is why you guys got to set these stop losses. 30%, right? 30% we've seen Cake go down. 33 a little bit. So 30% it's gone down. It's quite a significant amount. But yes, it is still looking a little bearish from this point, just to give you an insight on Cake. All right, so what else? What can you say about BNB Diamond? It's pretty stupid, but there's hype around it. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to see too much Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin BNB hype. I don't know. We'll have to see. When the market's a little bullish, when we're in a bull market, you guys see these derivatives, these Bitcoin Cashes, Bitcoin Diamonds always do good. Want to know why? Because the hype is around, and a lot of them, I mean, they do have use case. I would say ETC has the most use case, though, out of all of those derivatives of Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm not talking about layer 2 solutions, but just I guess you could say derivatives, not layer 2s, but yes, I do see BNB and Bitcoin Cash not really providing too much use case, but providing more hype case because it has Bitcoin in its name, and it's low and it's cheaper. Can you tell me anything about Polygon? I was staking ETH2 on KuCoin. ETH2. Oh, pool of liquidity. Oh, pool of liquidity is a decent thing to see sometimes. It just matters. If something has low liquidity, it's normally, you have to compare liquidity to market cap and vice versa. If something doesn't have too much liquidity, it's kind of a little sketchy. It's a red flag, so just make sure you stay looking for that. All right. A lot of you guys are asking what to buy. I see a lot of buying questions. So let me go through some of the most bullish cryptos that are going to need to see when to buy them. I'm just saying, probably going to need to wait for Bitcoin for at least another signal. I'm really looking for Bitcoin to break a certain support and resistance. I'll show you guys that before I really do any buying. Oh, it actually did break. Okay, sweet. We saw this breakout right here and here. We'll see if it holds, but this wouldn't be a bad time to get some buys in. Don't buy with your entire portfolio. Not a financial advisor, guys, but KSM as well. This would be a great buy for you guys. Definitely see KSM having somewhat of a breakout. We already saw it right here, but this would be a good buy at where it's at right now. Down 7%. This is not going to stay there too long. Probably going to be a 20 to 30% trade. Let's see right here. What would 20 to 30% be? We're only talking about a $700 KSM, and I would talk about shorting more, but not a lot of you guys are into shorting, and it's a little bit more complex because you guys are probably going to be putting some leverage on it, but not going to talk about that. Sushi as well. We'll have to see with Sushi, just because it kind of did have a little bit of a breakout right here. If it breaks this 17 level and Bitcoin breaks 50, definitely let it send on Sushi. And what are we looking to sell Sushi around? $21 to $22. See that from there to there. It's around a 21 would be around a 20%, and 22 would be around 30%. Something that I'm looking forward to. I have my order in. Actually, I did buy some Sushi earlier. as well. Okay, DOT as well. We're testing this 45 support. I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I will be buying some DOT for sure, but this one's not going to be that high profit in gains, in my opinion. Like, yes, long term, but this is still a great opportunity to get some DOT at 45. I don't see DOT ever going back under 30 unless Bitcoin's under 45 or 44. But I do see DOT going to 60 short term, just because of what event they have coming out, which would be around the 25%, 26%. Look for 25% on DOT if you guys are going to be trading them. Maybe 50% long term, just because DOT is a large market cap and they don't have too much hype. But yet again, they do have one of the biggest events that they've ever came out with coming. So do like DOT. Harmony, I would say Harmony. If you guys see this dip back down to the 13 cents level, that would be a great buy to get on Harmony. And I'm just gonna say 13 cents. Just wait for a breakdown, just because it is already up 24% today. Probably gonna see a breakdown at some point to that 13 cents level, 13.5 level, 13.7 level. XLM had a beautiful run up right here, guys. Beautiful. Wow. Everything's feasting off of Bitcoin, guys. All right, so that is looking good. What was this? So we have Bitcoin up 2.75% right now. We are testing this new support level around 48,391, basically 48,400. We'll have to see how that reacts. It might break through, because this is we've made it out of the supply zone. By the way, this is the supply zone. We finally made it out. Yeah, we finally made it out. So this is good. Say there's another support right here. Make it back, and there's going to be a lot of selling pressure, probably on Bitcoin right now. See if the bears win or the bulls win. VeChain, guys. That V that we have there. VeChain didn't take too much of a dip, guys. To be completely honest, where Bitcoin's at right now, VeChain did not take much of a dip. Very surprised in that. We're probably going to see a slow and steady climb up to around the 20 cents if everything turns around. Might take VeChain a little bit longer than other cryptos, just because we didn't have too much of a sizable dip with VeChain. When you see the sizable dips with these alts that are really looking good, those are the great times to buy, right? But VeChain wasn't moving too much. Gets right off 560 into the 570 realm. Hopefully we can have another breakout incur. We had this breakdown around the 576 level, so we also had this breakout here. I believe we talked about that earlier. Altcoin's just holding on for dear life. Had that 400% run up. Maybe if it dips, guys, if it dips into this realm, I'll definitely grab some. I do have a buy order right around 33.5 cents. That's my buy order on Altcoin. Did it hit? Let me check on here. No, it did not hit. I was very close though. But yes, almost hit on that one. That sucks. But doesn't suck, but at least it's it doesn't suck, guys. If your buy orders don't hit, don't get too mad at yourself. Just didn't hit. The dot is already breaking out of that 45. We looked at that. Litecoin's just chilling. Let's go to the entire crypto market. Let's get a little update on this. 48,300 Bitcoin right now, guys. Matic is still in the lead. Harmony is still in second. We got third place goes to Cardona. Fourth place goes to XRP. Near still doing pretty good things today. Bake, XLM, Cosmos. The only one that we haven't talked about on this channel, we haven't said were really good buys right now, is Cosmos. So we've only had like one that was not the best call, right? We should have said Cosmos. I don't believe I talked about Harmony, though. I'm not going to lie on that one. I didn't say to really put in a trade on Harmony. If you guys are holding long-term, Harmony is a great long-term hold. I've said that multiple times, though. So has a lot of other people, though. But great to see Harmony actually turning the page. But we have talked about Near, Bake, XLM. And let's check the bottom of this list. Let's see what's undervalued, in my opinion, and we'll go look at some TA from there. So ICP, guys, like I said, I never told you guys to buy ICP. I talked about how great of a project they would be. When something releases this new, you guys have to be very, very careful with buying it. People don't understand the technology, especially how how ICP came out. Not too much hype around it, guys. It just kind of just slipped under the radar, came out on the market. Unless you guys are into crypto, you would have not known about them. But yes, ICP at the bottom of the list today, guys, at the bottom of the list. So what do we see? Altcoin as well. Altcoins at the bottom of the list. I do see this having a little bit of a breakout. We did go over that around 35 cents or 3.5 cents. I'm looking to put that buy order in. Nano had that 90% run up on the last dip. We got 90% on Nano, around 70 to 80% on Nano. That was great. But I still see them. We'll see them. I'll look at their chart actually right now. Throw it up for you guys. I do have it up on my other screen, but yes, look at, we are back into this channel just because Bitcoin pumps. We're seeing them do some magic right here. We got all the way down to 10. We got all the way down to 10 for Nano. Pretty low for considering the fact of what they were at just a few days ago, guys. Look at this. Just a few days ago. Where was it? Is it down here? When was this? May 12th? Yeah, it was probably around May 12th. 100% in like on 15 hours or whatever on Nano. Had to do with the energy narrative, by the way. Had to do with the energy narrative. But yes, we do see a downwards descending triangle still performing, right? We still see this. I do see this having, I don't know, we will have a breakout if Bitcoin does. I would say hold off on Nano. Hold off on Nano. YFI took a dip. It's up still 27% on the week. Nano still up 12%. You guys have to take that into consideration. Still a little bit pumped up. Rev, we've had over like 300-400% gains on Rev and took profits on that. I don't know why people don't talk about Rev. A lot of whale activity in Rev. A lot of whales realize their smart contracts and their platform is pretty decent. Okay, it does deserve to be in the top 100. I wouldn't say top 60, but it got very hyped up. We do see it cooling down, but it was great gains on Rev. Don't buy into it right now. But XVS Venus always does good when Bitcoin does good. So if we do see a Bitcoin switch, probably see XVS pump up. AAVE, let's go into AAVE. That was another one of my trades, I believe, that we did. So bought some AAVE down here just the other day. Went up all the way up to 30%. Now we're back near a buying point. I would say this would be a great time to buy some, guys. Why is that? This is kind of what happens when we had this breakout. If you guys are comparing this, look at, we had this dip. Just imagine if this dip was moved up. This dip was moved up to right here, right? Let's say we have this breakout, have a little consolidation. You guys maybe pick some more up at 515, and then another breakout occurs, kind of like what we had here. I could see that possible for AAVE. We normally see these patterns reemerge when we have back-to-back dips, but this dip's a little bit different. We're seeing altcoins not get too heavily affected, even though Bitcoin's a little bit lower, just because we're in altcoin season a lot heavier right now, apparently. So that doesn't really mean anything, guys. Altcoin season a lot heavier right now doesn't really mean anything. We're just looking at technical analysis. But yeah, I do see around 534 a great buy point for AAVE. If it breaks out of this or if it breaks out of this one resist, or if it comes back into this one resistance, buy some at 520, and then again at 508, 534, 520, 508, 508, 509. All right. Pancake wouldn't be that bad of that good of a buy. I'm just not going to touch Pancake with the 8-foot stick just because I feel like I don't know. I feel like it still has room to dip, and I don't want to talk about something that I'm not too familiar. I'm just waiting for news on Pancake to really jump into them, to be completely honest. All right, let's go into Chainlink. Okay, I have a Chainlink graph open. Maybe not. All right, let's go check Link out. I'll be answering your guys' questions in just 1 second. Okay, just 1 second. All right, so here's Chainlink on 1 week, guys. Look at this retracement. A lot of people were too bullish on Chainlink. Yes, they're going to be big. Yes, they're going to be the future of oracles for L2 solutions. But you have to understand that investors don't get that. They want these short-term gains. Chainlink will be huge in the future. If you guys hold Chainlink for a while, they'll still be here and they'll still be doing it fantastic. But they're not going to do well when Ethereum is down and when Bitcoin is down as well. But really make sure to hold onto some Chainlink long term if you guys are about that long term investment life. Make sure to definitely put a stop loss on. I want to always watch your back, put a stop loss on. But yeah, as of right now, Chainlink is building a new support and resistance level. Okay, so we have this new support level around $41, and we have this new resistance level around 42. If it drops back down in here, I wouldn't see that being a bad buy, but make sure to be able to buy 3 times. Buy at 41, buy at 42, and then buy if it drops down to 38. If not, hold your money. Okay, hold your money. We haven't had it drop down to the 38. Why did I put this support line here? Let me check. When it broke out here. So we had this dip, we had this dip. Now we're here. Yeah, look when we bought them, guys. We still got Chainlink at some good prices. Always buy on these flash crashes. These flash crashes are blessings in disguise. If you guys have the right strategy. If you guys are willing to put in the work and be patient. If you guys are willing to just hold long term. A lot of my videos I make, if I make a video, it'll just be like long term, like how to hold long term. If I'm streaming, I'm going to be showing some other stuff. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Haven't said that in a while. Please smash that like button. Really would help me out, and hitting that subscribe button as well. Most profitable crypto channel. No doubt about it, guys. No doubt about it. No other crypto channel is this profitable. 120%. We're probably 2x more profitable than any other crypto channel. Maybe 3x. We'll have to see. Sorry about that. Sorry about this isn't clickbait, dude. So Solana was under $40. I believe I would have recommended. I know I would have said it. Buy some Solana under $40. Buying Solana under $40 is something that you guys will not be able to do unless we have another sizable dip, and that could be possible. But that's why we set stop losses. But Solana under $40 is still something good to see, especially when we have a graph that's looking like this. We bought some, I believe, around $30 last time as well. And look at this run up that we had. Let's just take there, boom. 15% on Solana, not bad. Still 15%, guys. In how many days? Let's count that. 1, 2, 3. Basically 2 days. 2 days we had a 15% run up. Do the math, guys. Do the math. That's pretty good. Right now, from there, we had around 7%. Maybe we'll see another 7.5% run up. Just depends what Bitcoin's doing. And under $30 Solana, under $40 Solana does look good, but you guys got to look at the TA on it. We always dip off of this 40 for at least the past couple of days, the past week, past week basically. But yeah, not bad yet. Still looking like it's hanging on. Bounced off of this under 40 level like usual. Probably going to see this run up incur, guys. We're probably going to see this run up incur like we did last time, maybe a little bit higher. To be completely honest, maybe around $46. I do see that very possible. I do see 48 and 50 being good sell points, though, for Solana. All right, so let me go back to the charts. Let me refresh the page, and let me get a couple more questions. All right. FEG. Yeah, I am familiar with FEG. What's happening with UBX? UBX is getting cracked because it's a small cap. Small caps during any times of uncertainty get cracked. They get smacked down. I'm sorry for your loss, but at the same time, you need to learn to really be invested into strong projects. Put small bags into these small caps, and really make sure to be taking profits and setting stop losses. And if you can't, if you go into small caps knowing that those are risks, then you're willing to risk losing. But yes. We've went into VeChain multiple times, bullish on VeChain still. How do you invest 1K, 2K now? I'm not completely going to say that, but I've been telling everyone to put it into Matic, but now that Matic's pumped up, probably Matic and ADA, pair them against BTC. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe wait for a little bit of a dip in Matic and ADA, but seems like I've been giving pretty sound advice whenever someone asks me that. They should be up. Could have been better. Okay, XRP, still bullish on XRP. Are you bullish on Mana? No, I'm not. What do you think about FEG token? Okay, so FEG already up. There's a lot of people that I know. I'm up 1,000x on FEG. A lot of people that I know up 4,000x, 5,000x on FEG. A lot of whales still in FEG. They're going to be eating up a lot of these shrill over the next course of the month or two. You see a lot of people shilling FEG on Twitter. Yes, they're going to be big, but at the same time, they want you to pump up their bags and they want to sell these large allocations that they have in FEG. Just be careful. Be careful. It's already pumped up. FEG's already pumped up a lot. 4,000x, guys. I was up 1,000x. It didn't look like anything to a 4,000x. OMG. Okay, we went through OMG a lot. OMG, good buy levels. Okay, let's go to OMG. OMG. Okay, we'll go into OMG one more time. Okay, this is not the right OMG. Okay, well, we have this 9 level. We have this other 950 level, and it's hanging on pretty good, but it's going to be probably having a breakout at some point. Let's see how much this breakout was when we had that. Around 20% on OMG from when we got them last dip. But expect another 20% from OMG if they reach this 9 level. Maybe they drop a little bit lower. We'll have to see. They're very undervalued from where they're at right now. We just have to really focus on Ethereum to be focusing on OMG. Let's go look at Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is reaching a new support and resistance level as of right now. We saw them push through this little channel. Why do I have this little random channel right here, guys? Because this is when it's going to break out. This is when it's going to break out, most likely. This is the next breakout zone. It's just going to go boom up to this resistance and support. If not, it's probably going to fall back down. That's normally when we have these breakouts, just saying. So is looking decent for Bitcoin right now. We haven't had this much of a breakout in Bitcoin literally almost all day. This fast of one, by the way, this fast of a Bitcoin breakout. So that is looking somewhat good for Bitcoin, somewhat good. People were taking Boy Slim Thick with 2 C's, Skinny Legend. We were looking at XRP, and the thing with XRP, right, is we do, oh wow, it is pumping right now. But XRP extremely undervalued, even where it is right now. But you guys got to be taking profits on XRP. A lot of people are trying to get these gains with XRP. They're trying to hold long term. But most people in XRP are really trying to get some gains quick because it can be leverage traded, and it is leverage traded by a lot of people. So you will see these 150 levels get hit and then a large sell-off with XRP. We did hit that 150. Said it was going to hit 150 yesterday. It was going to hit it today. It was about time it happened because they are one of the best environmentally friendly cryptos in the game. And the narrative was environmentally friendly equals good equals pump. And we saw that with XRP. Just happened a little bit later, okay, because XRP doesn't have the same hype as these other cryptos. Still, nonetheless, great breakout for XRP. I do see this maybe going to $1.70. That's my next real price target on them once they really show support and resistance at 150. We won't talk about FTM anymore. I've talked about FTM. Bad call, dude. It wasn't a bad call. We went over 300 to 400% on FTM. You were just here late, Rich A. Not a problem. You got to set your supports or your stop loss on that. We've had quite a lot of bad calls on this channel. Not, guys, not. If the real ones, no, guys. The real OGs, no. The new people here, you guys got to hit that subscribe button because you guys have missed a lot of good calls, and there's still going to be a lot more to come. It'd be silly for me to make bad calls the amount of time I put into crypto. All right, so ADA, all right, we'll go to ADA. Check back at ADA, see what ADA's doing. ADA's just hanging on right now. It did have that breakout when Bitcoin had that little breakout. Right. A little consolidation with Bitcoin, a little consolidation with ADA, right? See the same thing concurrent. We just need to see ADA kind of do its own thing, see Bitcoin do its own thing, and then compare them. Probably going to be the same. So if ADA is going to go above this $2.35 level, we're probably going to need a, let's check this. Check this. We're going to need Bitcoin to go up probably around 1.6%, 1.8%, around there, 1.85 or 1.87% precisely to see ADA go up there. break out of that 35-cent zone. How am I doing that? 2xing Bitcoin's price via ADA. All right, so can you go over Zilliqa? Okay, I went over AVAX a bunch. Let's go check out AVAX. Oh no, I went over AAV, not AVAX. Okay, we'll go over Zilliqa and then AVAX. I went over a few of these. I'm just trying to go over everything that I haven't already, and then maybe we'll go over repeating some stuff. Might as well. Doesn't help to go. Doesn't help, or it does help to go over charts again and again and again to try and pick up some more patterns that we see. So what do we see with Zilliqa, guys? When you're looking at this from a farther perspective, we haven't seen Zill this low, okay? And since we had that huge breakout, guys, look at, if we go all the way back up there, that's 40% that was lost, right? 40% from 40% from this May 10th date, which was 5 days ago. Lost 40% in Zill. Decent amount, right? Decent amount. A lot of you guys are probably down a lot if you've been holding Zill for the past week. I understand your worries, and don't worry, I am going to help you see exactly how this can be a good thing, and also let me try and see this. All right, so what do we see here? Obviously, we see this downward channel forming. Kind of a downward, because this is very volatile. Look how much volatility was in the market right here. Dip, 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 and then slow retracement upwards, and then dip, dip, dip. But yeah, I do see maybe some upwards momentum on Zill in the short term, even though it might not feel like it. But we are seeing a little bit of upwards momentum, which could mean that it's going to break out. I mean, I do see a breakout probably coming with Zill. Wasn't that bad of a dip as of right now. People bought it up down here. And I do see possibly another support level that is going to have a lot of buying pressure. Is going to be 17.8 cents around there. But for the most part, we're probably going to see Zill not drop below 17.8 or 17.4. And if the market starts looking bullish again and Bitcoin starts to probably rise 5 or 10%, you're probably going to get around 40% gain on Zill from right now, 30 to 40% from right now if that does happen. Yeah, around 33%. That's still pretty good. It's still really good. Let's go over AVAX. All right, AVAX, we see a lot of volatility in AVAX, all right, but we do see some upward momentum. Okay, we see some upward momentum. We're seeing upward momentum from most of these dips, guys, with these solid platforms. So we have this upward channel looking pretty good, guys. This upward channel is looking fairly good for the most part. Just this upward channel relies on Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up in price, Bitcoin goes down, Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin goes down, and then until Bitcoin reaches a certain point, or until some news comes out about AVAX, it's not going to break out of this channel. This is what these channels really mean. It's just buying and selling pressure. And what do let's go over the support levels. Yes, there can be some cataclysmic events. That's why we have stop losses, though. Not always, I don't know. You guys would be a lot more successful with stop losses rather than not. Put your stop loss 10% below where you're trying to where you buy in. If your crypto goes up 10-20%, move your stop loss up 10% or another 10%, depending, right? Covers you in case that there's these dips that happen in the market that are what? How much is this? 29%, 22% dip. Well, I mean from here a lot more. Yes. So I do see we do have a few zones that as AVAX can break down to. The 33 zone and the 31 zone are still in play, but for the most part we are looking good in this channel. If we see a breakout to the 38 to the 36 zone, I do see it not really touching this unless there's a sizable dip in Bitcoin. But we'll have to see. But I do see AVAX being able to be somewhat bullish. They do have good fundamentals. Just this channel is looking pretty good since the last dip 2 days ago. So that's always a good thing to see. Probably going to see some upwards momentum. When would I sell AVAX? I didn't put in a trade in them, but I like to look at them. I did have that really hard momentum push all the way in February. I do remember that. Look how much they're down from February, guys. Down 40% from February. or 20%. You see what hype does to things. That's why you guys got to take profits. Nothing's going to go to the moon. It's always going to sell off. But there was that 31% dip in Bitcoin in February, by the way, during when that happened. All right, so more questions. Try us or via try us. I love QNT. I love QNT. I absolutely love QNT, but I don't have emotions. But want to know what's going to happen to QNT? They're going to be huge in the future. Absolutely huge. Why do I say that? Let me pull up a little thread on QNT. They're going to be an absolute amazing blockchain. Just wait a few years. We did get some buys on them. See what this was. 20%. I think we sold around 58 as well. So what is that? 25, 44%. We don't get gains on this channel though, guys. We don't. We only get gains every single day. Not every day, but every single day. At least something's going to be benefiting our portfolio. If not, we're going to be gaining knowledge on what we did wrong. It's not even gaining knowledge on what you did wrong, because sometimes your strategies they're never going to be 100% right. But all you can do is learn more about how the market's moving and learn more about what the new narrative is that made your strategy wrong. Like let's say we lost money on whatever, the narrative changed on whatever the way it was moving normally, because it normally moves like blah 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 blah, but the narrative changed. There was a new thing in the article or a new thing in the news. I don't know. You guys get it. Just gotta change your strategy when the narrative changes, basically. All right, so some downward pressure, some large spikes, some large whale activity here, but look at these. Look at this momentum down here, guys. It's mainly red, a little few green spikes. And this is just over the dips, right? The dips have really taken a toll on quantum, but I'm telling you guys, this reminds me of a little bit of HTR, very undervalued. Just not enough coverage. But maybe one day, maybe it'll become top 10, top 20, no, top 20 or 30, possibly. If not top 100, top 80 for sure. The graphs are not pointing in good directions for QNT. People don't want to hold something, by the way, and that's basically what it was showing. Sorry if I didn't explain it. Make sure to slap that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. So we are seeing Matic. Once it gets a downward trajectory, there's always a breakout that has been happening, or at least a couple times that we've had it today already. We've had this one a lot lower at 157, but we see we're building a new lower support. What's a lower support? So a lower support is once we get that leg up, okay, once we get that leg up to that higher resistance, meaning this is, so this used to be the support, right? Yeah, there's these other lines, but now this green line is the new support, and this green line is the new resistance. Yes, there's going to be supports and resistance in between them, but these are the main two that we see right now. And we see Matic bouncing off of this support very, very beautifully. Even when Bitcoin was dropping like it's hot, we still saw it bouncing off, right? So these green ones are the new ones, new support, new resistance, old support, old resistance. We made a new one because there's a lot of hype around Matic. A lot of people actually understand why it's undervalued now. We've been buying Matic up since 33 cents on this channel, and it's been buying Matic even before that, guys. Even before that, way before that, Matic was overvalued around 5 cents. People used to say L2 solutions are going to be nothing. L2 solutions are going to be nothing. Not. A lot of people don't want to put the time into crypto, don't want to learn and understand it. So want to know what we do on this channel? We do that. We learn and understand. Even you crypto noobs, I see you crypto noobs in the chat. It's okay. You're not a noob. You're just a beginner. You're just like the other 30%, 40% of people who just got into crypto the past 4 months that are controlling 30 to 40% of the market right now. What's happening is these people who just got into crypto are helping people that put in the time, put in the effort to make money. And that's the name of the game, right? It's just all a big giant educational Ponzi scheme. If you learn more, if you know more, you will do better. Okay, but like we said, lower support, higher resistance, broke that. Now we're building this new support, higher resistance, bouncing off of it beautifully. I would say another great buying opportunity for Matic would be $1.70, and then maybe $1.66. We'll have to see if that does happen. But once it breaks 188, that would be another good level to sell at, just in case we form a new support, new higher resistance. I doubt that will happen. This will just turn into the support. Then we'll see maybe a higher resistance around $2, $2.10. Too early to tell right now. But yes, Matic is pumping. Had a feeling. Mark Cuban tweeted about the overvalued turd ADA. Lol, check it out. I'm telling you guys, ADA wine. Who wants some ADA wine? Any of you guys want some ADA wine? All these moms are buying up their ADA wine. Let's go look at Mark Cuban's ADA tweets. I'm very interested to see that. Mark Cuban has ERSDL. Mark Cuban probably sold ERSDL because it was dropping. He probably had a stop loss on. All right, here we go. All right, what did he say? Charles, whoever someone pitching me as to tell some person pitch. Okay. Are you personally able to use ADA for anything? If so, can you be used for anything? That's your question about all crypto. Do you using it find any values? Okay, guys. He's an idiot, guys. Little does he know that you could buy wine with ADA, right? But yeah, that is a question, all right? If you can use this crypto, what do you use it for? Okay, that's the question I ask about all crypto. Do you find yourself using it or anything find value in? Okay, very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting perspective that he has. It's almost like the perspective that we have on this channel, but we are looking at hype as well. We're not hating on ADA at the same time. We're looking for the hype. We don't have emotions. We're just trying to make gains here, and we're trying to predict the future. You guys can't have emotions if you're trying to predict the future, or else you're going to go with your narrative. All right, so that was good. Harsh, bro. Yeah, I know. It was harsh, bro. All right, so what else? Let's go back into the chat. Where's this wine link? All right, so let's go into the wine link. Here it is. I'll post it into the chat. You guys can go send this to your wine addicted friends that own some ADA, right? Here we go, guys. But yes. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so can you go over Dent? All right, let's go over Dent. Dent is basically the better version of wait. Is that Dash? I think that's Dash. Dash is like Telcoin. It might be Dent. I'm sorry, guys. Been going through a lot. So I need to check my notes on that. Does have a description of Dent? Someone tell me in the chat right now. Am I getting Dent and Dash confused for use cases? I believe I am. I believe I am. It's been a long day, guys. I was up super late last night and got some Chipotle in the system though, so we're good to go. Having some fun. I know a lot of you guys are soaking stuff in. I appreciate you people that are actually trying to learn here. I appreciate all of you guys that are here, to be completely honest. I was just joking right there. Appreciate all of you guys. This is the best Banter Bag community. Okay? We give out the Banter knowledge. Banter knowledge. Right? So what do we see right here? Move this up. Right here. That's not good then. That doesn't work. It kind of does. Whatever. So downwards momentum for sure with Dents, like we see with everything. But guys, look at this dip on May 13th. A lot bigger, a lot bigger. Why are we seeing these littler dips even though Bitcoin kind of went to a smaller area? This was the time, guys, where we made a lot of money, because when these flash crashes happen, people are very, very quick, have their stop losses on. You guys will see, boom, big sells, right? But at the same time, we kind of saw a multi-trickling downward spiral with a lot of these spiral down. Not like these big flashes downwards, right? Like lightning just hit. We are seeing a slowly downward spiral. That's what happens on the weekends, because not too many. I mean, you guys do still see flash crashes on the weekends. Not going to say that specifically. You guys will see flash crashes at all times. But support, I would say, is around 0.59 to 60. Its resistance is around 64 to around 677. Let me put that there. Just expect it to really stay in this downwards channel until it really breaks out of this. I don't see it being too bullish ATM, but who knows? We did see this breakout here. It's pretty nice. How much of a breakout was that on Dent? 20%. Wow, it's 15%. Not bad. Not bad. All right, let me see if you guys told me something about Dent. I need to look. Exit points. Put in exit point 10%. Yeah, Dent is for mobile data. Yeah. That's what I thought. And bullish, but it's like, can it be used? Yes. How long is it going to take for it to scale? A while. These mobile platforms take a while to scale. So just a little suggestion. Any thoughts on RLC? All right, we'll go over RLC. I might have a graph of that. We've made our gains from our RLC. We went up over 100%, like 12 hours on RLC. So, very, very pumped up one. Not too much to talk about other than the hype that was there for them. It doesn't surprise me that they're down 12%, guys. Look at this. Boom, boom, guys, boom. A lot of gains were made, guys. It went from literally $3 all the way up to around 11 to 12. They were at one point in the top 100, and you saw them fall very quickly. Alright, so here's RLC. Boom. Alright, we are testing, guys. Look at, perfectly bounced off of our little resistance that we had here. We bought some a little bit too early, but guys, look at, still from here, like here, that was like 40%. We bought some down here as well, guys. Look at, we timed this one perfectly too. 130, 120 per 6, whatever. This is just in like the past 5 days, guys. We've had a lot of really good gains. Okay, if you guys set your stop losses, if you guys followed the strategy, and you guys are able to handle the gas fees, you guys would be doing pretty well right now. If you guys can't handle the gas fees, it's still okay. I mean, you guys just are going to need to use different platforms to buy some of the trades that I mentioned. But guys, we don't mess around on this channel. You guys got to slap that like button. Definitely slap that confidence boost. When you guys really understand and you put your time into crypto. Don't slap that like button if you guys aren't willing to put the time into crypto. You guys are just copying my trades. It's okay, you guys can copy my trades, but at the end of the day, I want to change at least some of your guys' lives out there right now that are willing to put in the work. If you guys can do it, you guys are going to be successful, right? I know some of you guys aren't going to do that. That's a-okay. You guys are busy. You guys have your own stuff going on. But for those that are really willing to put in the time, I will be always helping you, okay? But then you will fly out of the nest like a bird. Or like a banter bag. You guys will fly like a banter bag. If you guys do not know what banter bags are, they're actually they're one of the most toxic things in all of crypto as of right now. No, I find them very, very funny though. The banter bags. It's an inside joke if you guys don't know it. We're extremely toxic on this channel. I'll probably have to change my toxicity meter before I scare away a lot of people. But when they see the gains, they'll stay, guys. We'd be as toxic as we want on this channel, except for no racism, no sexism, none of that. We could just be racist towards a lot of these scammers. But at the end of the day, they will come, guys, for these gains. These people don't put 15 hours a day into crypto. They don't really understand. They don't understand, guys. The more, it's just how motivated are you? All right, I'm very motivated to make money. I don't have any kids. I don't really have too much responsibilities other than making money. That's why I'm able to do this 15 hours a day. It's a lifestyle, all right? It's a lifestyle. You guys have to be willing to change your lifestyle if you guys want to be doing this, okay? So what do we see? I see this maybe bottoming out. Okay, I would say buy levels for me would be 8.6, 7.6, and 6.5 would be good levels for RLC. But at the end of the day, right, we've had 3 run-ups from this level right here. 3 run-ups from this level right here. This one, 150. This one, after the hype down, 50. I'm expecting at least a 40 to 30% run-up from these levels right here. These levels right there. All right. 8.6, 7.6, 6.5. 3 buy orders, 30, 30, 40. Okay, 30% buy, 30% buy, 40% buy. 40% bantered bag at bottom. All right, what else? Sorry. The fact that you've mentioned ETC so many times and haven't done 0 TA on it is super annoying. What do you mean? We've been doing the ETC. We've been doing ETC TA for quite a while. I don't mention ETC that much. I used to mention ETC a lot, and then it ran up 8x from my initial call. I told you guys to put around 25% of your, it would be around, it was 50% of your portfolio in ETH and, so you have 50% of your portfolio in stablecoins, right? So split that into 100%. I said 60% into Ethereum, 40% into ETC, because ETC was at a very, very low point. Want to know what happened? We had the 8x from that initial call, and then we had ETC chill out around $100. And a lot of you guys came around when it was around $100. We expected to push upwards to 200, 250. We were kind of waiting for that large push up beforehand, and sometimes you guys gotta wait. But when you're already up 8x and the technical analysis is just chilling right here, we have the supply, people are buying ETC around 80. We have the demand, people are selling, or we have the supply, people are selling around this level, people are buying around this level. We've created new levels, okay? We were here before the ETC hype, and if you guys were not here then, I'm completely sorry. You guys missed out on a lot of tips and a lot of information. I'm going to make sure every time I give some information when to buy something, I'm going to talk about the past, present, and future. When I'm talking about it again, especially because I know some of you guys got confused about that, and it's my fault. It is my fault. I should have gone more in depth on new people that were buying ETC. But like I said, I talked about ETC 3 or 4 times today already. But what do I see with ETC? I see consolidating. I see put a stop loss 10% where you are right now. This is where people are buying it up around 84 to 80 as of right now. Maybe we'll break out. Maybe we'll hit that 103 level, stay above there. But with Ethereum, ETC is very, very stagnant and very, very crucial on ETC's. ETC's really, really relates to how Ethereum is moving. Let's do the ETC versus Ethereum. Want to know why we bought ETC, guys? Want to know why we bought ETC? I'll show you right here. So ETC versus Ethereum. Why did we buy it? Why did we buy it? Okay. Well, let me put this on the 1 month. Okay. So what did we see? We saw this right here. Okay. We saw this. And we noticed that the resistance, the trend resistance on this one looked like it was going to break out soon. And I knew the use case on ETC. I've been mining ETC. I'm very familiar with ETC. Probably a lot more familiar than I need to speak more about ETC whenever I talk about it. So this is going to be the deep dive into ETC. We will go into other stuff. I'm sorry, guys, if this is a little boring to you. You're like, oh, I already sold my ETC. Or you guys are like, I'm down a lot on ETC. I'm trying to help both of you guys, okay? So what do we see? We saw this trend resistance going down. We waited for this breakout, bought it after the breakout, and then we saw a large run-up with ETC versus Ethereum. And now we're seeing this retracement. Now we're seeing this consolidation. We're probably going to consolidate for, my guess, maybe another week or two. Then we might have a breakout. But guys, look how long this downward trajectory consolidation was. It was around 80-75% after that breakout. But there's a little thing different with ETC right now, okay? Ethereum's going to be done being mined, okay? Ethereum's going to be, oh, we can't mine Ethereum anymore. And want to know what people are going to do? They're going to mine ETC. And I've been mining ETC. I've mined ETC. I did this in anticipation with Ethereum switching over. I'm still currently mining Ethereum. I switched over. I mined ETC for like 2 weeks at 2 of my locations. And now I'm switching back into Ethereum. I did that like 4 or 5 months ago. So no need to worry about mining ETC. I still wouldn't see it as profitable as Ethereum as of right now, especially with Ethereum's at. But with ETC, okay, we're probably going to see some consolidation, and then we're probably going to see it outperform Ethereum. We've seen this happen multiple times. A little consolidation, a little breakout, and then a little consolidation, and a little breakout. You guys got to be comparing this, but like I said, ETC is going to be a great long-term hold because of its use case of it's going to be mined. It does have a smart contracts layer implementations. It has a very safe network. And the fact that Grayscale owns over $1 billion of ETC, and it's their second largest holding, okay? They understand me too. So if you guys want to get mad at me for calling ETC 8x, go get mad at Grayscale too, and get mad at those types of people, okay? You guys, I'm sorry. Like I said, it is my fault though. I'm getting a little bit tired right now, so forgive me. All right, so I sold Matic, ADA, and now won too early. Dude, if you're in profit, it's like you don't act like you made a mistake. It's all about making gains consistently. You can never sell something too early. You could always you're taking profits. You sold the entire thing, like yeah, maybe, but you don't want to sell the entire thing. You just want to take profits, especially with those three. We might sell some of them completely. Yeah, at some point, that's the strategy. Yes, you have to sell some things completely, but with Matic especially, not going to be selling the majority of my Matic probably ever, just to hold it in there. Or I probably will, guys. I will, but if you guys don't want to, you can go right ahead. I just don't want to recommend that to people to sell all their Matic early. I mean, you guys could sell some of it, but I'm just going to show you guys good buying opportunities and good selling opportunities, and have you guys go from there. But the people that are really trying to focus, really trying to learn, really trying to soak in as much knowledge as they can, you guys will be doing a lot better. Join the Discord if you guys really want to soak in more knowledge and really want to learn and be around like-minded people who are trying to change their lives, and they're really trying to put in the work to change their lives. That's what the Discord is for. It's for the people that want to put in the time and they want to put in the effort. You guys can join that Discord, and you guys can be around like-minded people, like a community. And yeah, I want this to be a good community on the channel, right? I want you guys to smash that like button, get this video to 1,000 likes. That'd be nice. Bitcoin is looking healthy. Let's go over Bitcoin. This is going to be the best community for crypto, for the people that are looking for a community where we're going to be making the most gains. But if you guys do not want to make the most gains and learn the most knowledge, this might not be the best community for you. I'm just a little bit tired right now too, so I don't have any time for. No, I'm kidding. I don't care if you guys ask me any questions. I'm not trying to talk to anyone. It's just a little bit of low sleep. Anyone that's watching, I do love you, but I'm a little bit of low sleep right now. You know what it's like. All right, so new channel for Bitcoin is prevailing, guys. Look at that sell level. We hit it perfectly. We're like, oh, it's probably gonna stay over here, be a little stagnant. But when we see these large overhead wicks, this is the selling pressure. Remember how we said that here? We saw the large wicks up here, saw the breakdown. Probably gonna see another breakdown with Bitcoin. Wouldn't surprise me, because we see people selling it, means the wicks are going downwards. So wouldn't surprise me if we saw Bitcoin go down, but we'll see, because those are some pretty sizable wicks, but we'll have to see. Am I right? We got that one right. We got when it was going to come up right. Let's see if we see this going down. Look at we saw these wicks right here, but when you see the stagnant big wicks, that's a sign of bullishness. Probably like 70% of the time, 65% of the time. It's still a good trade ratio for you leverage trading people who are just boom, boom, boom. Discord link is in the chat. Yeah, can you guys spam the Discord link in the Telegram? Anyone can do that for the new people that come in. I believe it's pinned to the Telegram. But I really want to make a community of hardworking people. Like, I'm sorry, some of you guys are going to get kicked from the Discord, but there is an alternative Telegram. But if you guys are really new to crypto and you guys just want to learn and you guys have the time to learn, you guys will be allowed. Okay, anyone's allowed that wants to learn and work. You guys could watch this channel even, just not even do that. Promise you guys will learn as much, the most out of this channel. That's really what the goal is, okay? Trying to give some of my knowledge to some people that really need it. There's a lot of knowledge that needs to be spread on YouTube as of right now in crypto. We got the banter bags. Though. Who needs knowledge when you guys could win the banter bags if you smash the like button? All right. If you guys don't want knowledge, I promise I will be giving banter bags away if you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, and we have the most profitable YouTube channel ever created, guys. Banter bags, crypto banter impression, guys. It's pretty terrible. It's not racist, guys. It's not racist. I'm not even, that's not even, I'm doing, not even trying to be racist, guys. It's just me. Well, someone called me racist. Like, you serious? At least that's what the editor said. I don't know, man. This does look like a little breakdown that's going to be occurring. I just do charts all day, guys. Leave me alone. Kidding. All right. We're looking at how Bitcoin correlates with the market. I got a great question. Who asked that question? That's a great question. Could you please explain the correlation between Bitcoin and the rest of the market? Guys, you want to know how to predict the market? Okay, so you look at Bitcoin. You guys could learn some patterns, some chart patterns with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin's bullish, you guys see these alts, normally 2x, 3x, 4x, sometimes Bitcoin's price. Let's say Bitcoin, you click this ruler on TradingView, see how much Bitcoin's gone up. Let's see it goes up 2%. What time is this? At 136. Let's go over to ADA. At 1936. 1936. Right here. Okay, so we saw Bitcoin go up 1%, right? What did we see ADA do? 136, we're all the way down here. Saw ADA go up just about 3%. Okay, so that is the breakout. I mean, ADA's pretty pumped up though, but yeah, that's a little correlation. Sometimes it goes 2, 3, 4x, but it's normally at least a 2x from what Bitcoin is doing. Every single alt does that, or most of them do that. If they're not doing that, that means that if it's going down while that's happening, that means investors aren't too confident in that. By the way, I mean, did that make sense? If you want me to go more in depth, I can, but we've done it a few times already. I know some of you guys are just on this shuffle playlist on your iPod, just hearing the same song over and over. All right, let's just look through. Let's go to the second page of the market, see what the second page is doing. Let's go to another page. All right, what's pumping today? Seller network. Okay, if you guys are unfamiliar with Seller, oh, Cody is as well. We do like Cody. Let me show you guys Seller real quick. Layer 2. Lower cost, that's what it is right here. Lower cost, 100x lower cost, multiple layer 1 blockchains for DeFi and apps. Lower cost is what is causing these pump ups, guys. Dang, I should have mentioned Seller, but sometimes you miss them. And look at their partners, guys. Polkadot, Chainlink, Anchor. I've talked about Seller multiple times, but I didn't recently. So Polkadot, Chainlink, Anchor, big, and biggest right here. Polkadot. Charles Woods, guys. We love Charles. So yeah, that's basically what it is, but fast, secure, low cost interoperability. Layer 2 chains are interoperable with the network. So you guys can see Seller be very big in the future. Dang, wish I would have talked about them. I know I talked about them and they dipped after. That was just me talking about them, not telling you guys to buy them, but I just talked about them a little while back. I need to be more careful with if I tell you guys to really look into something to advise you guys. I'm not a financial advisor, but to advise you guys to buy into something, I need to be more careful. Sometimes they'll talk about great projects and the price action isn't there. The narrative isn't pointing towards them. We have talked about Fala a lot. Oh, wow, guys. Wow, sweet. You own some Fala, guys. We do own some Fala. If you guys do not own any Fala, haven't talked about them in a while, but this was on my one of my low cap gem videos, I believe. It's been in a bunch of my videos. I know that for sure. We do love substrates, okay? We love substrates. Why do you love substrates? They're through Polkadot, and they're basically cross-chain capabilities through these Polkadot. They're called substrates. They lock liquidity. They lock tokens as well. Polkadot does. You will see them lock these tokens. So let's check out their circulating supply is 177 million, and their total supply is 1 billion. Don't worry about their circulating supply. Polkadot, I believe they locked around 400 million, so their circulating supply is actually 1/2. That scares a lot of investors away. Okay, that does. Don't worry about that. It's only showing them up 8%. But yeah, that scares a lot of investors away. But if you guys see them pump, I'm just saying those substrate projects are a lot of them are very undervalued as of right now. All right, come on. All right, so what else? EGR Cody. Let's go on Cody. I know Haas, if you're watching this, you're happy. I'm happy too. I bought some more. Cody based off of this guy in the Discord's report on Cody. I did own a little bit before, but I really did buy a lot. SYS coin. I am bullish on SYS coin as well. Do I have an article on SYS coin? Maybe. Yeah, I got sent one the other day. No, I don't. But I'm bullish on them. I would like an article to speak on them, to be specific. All right, so we've kind of went through the majority of everything. I will do another stream tonight. I don't want to drag out the stream too much longer. You guys can go enjoy yourselves. I'll be streaming probably in like 3 or 4 more hours. I'll be looking for some good buying opportunities. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just going to let you guys have some more free time and really be able to control your day. All right, so I will be streaming approximately 3 hours from now, and we'll do like another 3 or 4 hour stream just to cover what's going on. Very important times for you guys to really stay updated if you're trying to make short-term gains. If you guys are trying to make long-term games too, make sure to take advantage of these buying opportunities. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see most of you guys in a second.